Yay! Yay! Thursday! Thursday. I like Thursday, actually. I like it. Working from home tomorrow. Excellent. Hi, two hands. Let's see how long I can stay up without falling asleep. I'm sorry it's so late, dude. I'm sorry it's so late. Happy Post Wednesday, Zavzad. Congratulations on your $30,000 ring sale. I'll say it. Hi, Origami. Hi, Arkar. GG on Cooking Buddy. Hi, NAP. I saw Leo Castle. I saw Mateo. Did I see Matteo? I saw Matteo. Firebird is stumbling in, right? Ham salad is good to go. Sneaker Beaster with the sneaky pre-live support. Thank you. That shiny Blinn cape. Yeah, I save it for special occasions. Come here, you. Come here. How are you? I know. How are you? How are you? We're gonna say like this for a second, okay? We're gonna say hello. Let's say hello. Let's say hello. We'll go like this. We'll go like this. Up you go, baby. Up you go. Say hello. Hello. Yeah, look at chat. Look, she's reading chat. She's like, I don't know what these things mean. Hello. Happy Thursday. How's your Thursday going so far? Hey? How's your Thursday? How's your Thursday? Doing okay? You still a cat? You got a stinky face? Oh, yeah. Oh, the poo paws. Don't touch me with your poo paws. She got the beard lick. She got it. She got it. Hi, how are you? I know you do. Here's what's going on. How's your week? It's a very special occasion, guys. It's a very special occasion. Oh. And down she goes. Okay. She just wants to bless the stream. She just hears me talking. Ooh, speaking of blessing the stream, we're gonna go slow and steady. Dudes, what's on the list? You better believe it's a 2-year channel anniversary today, right? The first video I ever posted was at the end of February, way back in 2024. Now, it's 2 years later. Oh yeah, I got a little coffee in a thermos, right? What are we having? Hot Smugs. Hot Smugs. Happy 2 years. I've been enjoying my time so far, I guess I'll say. Thank you, Zio. Thank you. My friend's firstborn turned 2 yesterday as well. That's wild. That's wild. So imagine, guys, imagine we're all 2-year-old babies, right? Just learning to see the world together. Bara Zirku. Welcome. Man, I'll stick around too. 13 months. Ooh, speaking of, oh yeah. Big Papa YouTube gives me some freebies, guys. Big Papa YouTube, some freebies. Anyone good? A bunch of names. I'm Madge. A bunch of names I don't know. Chaos. Blinn is kind of cool, I guess. Thanks. Oh, thank you. Kind of cool. I'll take it. The list, dudes. What's up tonight? We got a plan. We're gonna ease things in with just a quick marketplace yap. A quick one. Because, right, it's a sea change. It's a big thing that happens to the game. Congrats, Arc Raider Shorts watchers. Yeah. Yeah. It's kind of like a funny bait and switch, right? Like you make like compelling Arc Raiders content, and then you just start playing this other shittier game, and everyone's like, why is he playing that game? I thought this was a cat channel. I thought this was a Arc Raiders channel, right? I didn't sign up for this. All hail the board chairman. Thank you. That's a very funny comment, actually. I'm ready for a market strategy. I can't wait for your input here, Maddie, because I want to try to help, because like it or not, the marketplace is here, right? We cannot escape the market, so we're going to talk about it. Of course we have trivia games. On a special occasion like this, I kind of pulled out the stops. I hope I didn't just show any answers. Oh, that would have been the worst. That would have been the worst. Where's my chat at? There she blows. Where's my chat at? Clippy loves you all 19 months. Clippy leading the pack. Clippy's got a bit of insider trading though, right? We have a bunch of trivia games to play. 12 of them, in fact. We also... Ooh, dudes. We have a unique opportunity. Should we do one for the early birds? I'm gonna put Clippy on the spot. All the early birds. Type SPEEN. Exclamation mark SPEEN. For your chance at a unique opportunity. Just as we get off the ground. Just as we get off the ground. Step 1, sell ring. There is no step 2. Type SPEEN, and we'll see what happens. Unique opportunity. Okay? There's the marketplace yap. There's trivia games. We have unique opportunities sprinkled in to the stream intermittently, okay? Big chubby 15-month-old infant. That's how you want them, right? A chubby baby is a good baby. Apparently. Hopefully we were all chubby babies, right? Hopefully. Maybe we'll get into some cheap kits in High Roller. Maybe we'll play some games, maybe. Some actual dungeon games. But there's enough other stuff to do. There's enough other stuff to do. For the time being. That's the list. Let's start. I can imagine you were 2 hands. You're probably like a 3-foot-long baby. Can you imagine? 2 hands killed 2 mothers during delivery. He was so big that another mother died. Right? That's kind of grim. What are you saying? What are you saying? You said hello. You want to say hello again? Come on. Come on. I know we're talking. We're talking and you're not listening. You're not listening. Hi. I know. Jeez, man, that's dark. I'm sorry. Small baby, but early. Oh, hi, Lily. Hi, Lily. My mom called me Tubbo Lard. Yeah, I've got family stories too, but if I share some of that stuff, then I don't know. I'm gonna let it go. 2 hands, yeah. Okay. Guys, a quick yap. A quick yap. Once upon a time, dudes, there was the dungeon, right? The dungeon existed. Now, you could argue that this was the game. This was the game. It was dungeon game, right? You could argue that within that was trade. And you could argue that trade also was kind of like a big part of the game, okay? But let's just ignore that for now. Just to make it a cleaner little story, we'll ignore that. Once upon a time, there was a dungeon. Now, I know the market came in at some random time, but for the purposes of this illustration, let's do this. Okay? And then came along the idea of arena. Once upon a time, there was trade chat only. I sat in there. Oh boy, oh boy. I sat in there. Let me see here. Just in case. If it's going slow. I'm going to paste this one in. The tumor that is arena. That does kind of look... It's not the tumor. It's not the tumor. I think, you know what? I was thankful for the concept of this, right? There was the dungeon where you looted. You got your loot, right? And then there was this lovely crossover. There's a lovely crossover here between the things that you found in the dungeon, right? And the stuff that you hypothetically could bring into arena. And I love this model, right? This model got me into High Roller Inferno, right? Cold calls in the trade chat brings back memories. We're doing a SPEEN for the early birds, yes. If you want to get in on some early bird action, type SPEEN and we'll see what happens. Okay. And there's kind of like, you know, these are kind of 2 different, despite the overlap, these are 2 different ways to play the game. You can play the dungeon game, you can play the arena game, and the 2 are they're different games, and they're connected, right? But there is kind of a bigger 3rd game, I feel like, that a lot of people play. And that game is the market game. It's almost like the 3rd way to play this game. Now, I've done this because the market definitely influences the dungeon. And you could argue that at different times, the market will have more or less of an impact on arena. In this season, you can bring in non-minted gear. So the market has a bigger impact on arena this season, right? Badul mentioned. When? Where? Where? No. No. Digga-da-digga-da-doo-doo-doo. The market this season has a massive impact because Badul would only play the market. I see. Hey, he got in the dungeon. He farmed his gold. He knew. He knew. The market gaming was his deal. He taught me. He taught me. Love Badul, right? Bless him. He's in the wind, right? He's just in France, living life. Bless that guy. Now there is still a way to play the dungeon game and arena without touching the market, right? There's still a little crossover. If you're not a market enjoyer, you can still play the dungeon, never use the market. You can farm your stuff. You can bring that farm stuff into arena, right? You can use the gold that you farm, but the market really is, it does dominate the game, right? It dominates the game. So I want to talk about it. This season in particular, I feel like the market is absolutely going to dominate this season because of the purchasing power, because you can bring non-minted things into arena. I also believe that people spend as much time, or maybe more time, in the market than in the dungeon in a lot of cases, which is really remarkable, very interesting actually. And the market is also driven by real economic forces. Like it's, I don't know that much about economy, but like it is interesting for me to learn more about real world economics by seeing what happens in the microcosm of the dad market. You know what I mean? Did you guys see my message here? I don't think so, Two Hands. Or is YouTube being a meanie? I'm sorry. Try again, brother. Does France have stocks? Because if so, I think Badul is probably rich. I know, right? There is a Paris stock exchange. It begs the question, if people spend so much time, if there are certain players that spend so much time in the market, the question is, why do players care about the market? Right? What's the draw? What's the allure? Well, there's a few reasons, right? I'd say that number one, it's an easy way to optimize your builds, right? Being in the market, you can optimize builds or make whole kits. Haha. But I feel like not everyone does this. I know like a lot of streamers do, a lot of no-lifers do. Will just sit in the market and won't touch the dungeon until they have a whole kit. But I'd like to think that maybe only if it's even just a slim majority, that most people use the market to optimize a build, not to fully make whole kits. I care about the market so I can get the 100k skin from religion. I forgot about that. I really haven't paid any attention to religion, but that makes sense, and I forgot about that. It's also fun to hunt for bargains, okay? We live in a capitalist society. We were groomed as children to be good little consumers, right? We like new things. We like to spend money. We've been rewarded, you know, to be participants in commerce our whole lives, right? And when you find something that's cheap, when you find a bargain, it feels good. It's part of our cultural training. So I think there's a bit of dopamine there. When you find something in the market that is good, right? There's an emotional reaction to that, at least on my end. It's also motivating to make profit on dungeon finds, right? You find a thing in the dungeon, it's not really for you. Maybe it's caster related, or it's related to another class, but it's a really good piece. Maybe it's got magic healing. You don't use magic healing, right? And you sell that and you make a profit. That's fun. That also feels good. I think overall, the market is a way for players to generate gold, to pay for choice pieces or whole kits, but I like to think people spend good money on choice pieces, on utility, on lockpicks, right? On utility and convenience. That's why. And I think thanks, Clippy. In an ideal world, the market augments the rolling solo stuff out of the season. Just because the market exists doesn't mean people aren't pulling things out of the market. And the market is here to augment that. Augment just like the normal playing of the game, which I like. Okay, let's take a break. Let's take a break from this and see who the early birds are. Who are the early birds? Let's check it out. Ooh. Rip two hands. I'll just lurk instead. I'm sorry, buddy. Hey, that message came through, right? That one came through. Sorry about that. Also, do me a favor, guys. Try not to complain too much about the YouTube censoring. There's nothing we can do about it, really. And compared to this being on Twitch, where I'd be forced to run ads, at least on YouTube, there are no ads that we force you to watch. So we just take our lumps, okay? It'd be wilding, but do me a favor, there's nothing I can do. And if you complain about it, then it just kind of like, it just throws me off, right? So I'm sorry. I'll say it one time. I'm sorry YouTube sucks for censorship, but maybe don't complain about it so much because there's nothing we can do. Okay, early birds. Arkars, Matteo, Zio, Huge Erection, Ham Salad, Baraz, Two Hands, Lily's here. SSNM7MP, welcome in. Leo Castle. Durkan. Mr. Greed, NAP, Mossman, Rusty Batteries is here, Chaos. We're back, here we go. Hooray! Here we go. Here we go. Who's the first early bird? Who's the first early bird? Can it be? Will this soothe your pain, Two Hands? Let's see. Will this soothe your pain? Hooray! Two Hands! Excellent. Guys, that's not because he was complaining. You don't get a special advantage for complaining, okay? We also want to make that clear. Free loot, free loot, free loot. Okay, GG, Two Hands, let's do it. Let's do it. Two Hands has a unique opportunity. Two Hands has a unique opportunity. Brother. Pick a door, any door. If I got a special advantage for complaining, I would be Emperor of the Galaxy by now. Also, if you're noticing any lag in chat, there's a little sneak. Two Hands, you have a choice, buddy. You can choose any door. The truth is, the game was rigged from the start. What's it gonna be? What's he gonna pick? What's it gonna be? Ooh, number 6. Will it be something good, or did he get boned, guys? Okay, you want to find out? Unique opportunity. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Oh! Unique treasure. Ooh. Ooh. Oh la la. Oh la la. Unique treasure. Some money in the bank, buddy. Now, the question is he able to trade? I can just, maybe I'll save it and I'll do a dedicated. I'm gonna save it. I'll keep track of these and we'll dole them out later. This is Two Hands though. Like so. Two Hands. Two Hands has got it. Good money. Awesome. Okay. We'll be doing this intermittently all stream long. Let's get through the app. The market is dominating this season. Why do players care about the market? Because it's a way to generate gold, to pay for choice pieces, to pay for whole kits, to pay for utility, and convenience. Okay. But we said that some people almost spend as much time or more in the market than the dungeon. So if that's the case, if some people are spending so much time in the market, what do we mean by when we say someone's playing the market, right? How is the market its own game? How is it? Why is it that so many people can spend so long in the market? Because the market is, in a lot of ways, its own game. What does that mean? It means that items and materials in the market have different values at different times of the wipe. And the way you play the market is by taking advantage of that, right? Many things are priced lower when they're not in demand or they have no immediate use. Many items, many things in the game have a lower market value when they're not in demand or they don't have an immediate use. Buy low, sell high. You guys know it. I miss being super rich. A super rich fence for some streamers. I was like Scrooge McDuck swimming in gold. Wolf pelt, exactly. For example, what do we mean by this when items are not in demand? Currently, I don't think in the game there's any way to craft with spider silk. This is kind of like Cloak of Darkness. This is like a material used for crafting later on in the game. Frost stone ore, I don't think can be crafted with currently, right? I don't think the spectral fabric can make spectral coin bags just yet. So this is an example of things in the market that are currently not in full demand because they don't have an immediate use. If you have spare gold, okay, you can buy items now and then sell them later when the price goes up. Okay, people in chat been saying buy low, sell high, and that's what this means. If you have spare gold, you can buy items now and sell them later when the price goes up. There is a season-long progression of demand. So as crafting unlocks, as people move through the progression of the season, demand for certain materials will change, demand for certain gear will change. There's also mini weekly spikes in demand. You could even say there's daily spikes depending on how many people are active, right? But to keep things simple, there is a season-long progression and also mini weekly spikes in demand. And what do we mean by this? Some people, for example, will buy a ton of arena utility, will buy pots for the arena weekend on Wednesday, Thursday kind of thing. Wait, I've been buying high to sell low. That's not, you got it the wrong way around. We should have used your dad knowledge and stockpiled RAM. Yeah, I wish, right? Real. What a weird situation that is, right? Whoever would have thought. The next question is, why do market items seem to get more expensive as the season goes on? It's kind of a weird phenomenon, but it's a good question. And I can show you an example of that here. This is from back in May of 2025. So maybe like 10 months ago, right? Almost a year ago. I was much more focused on the market. And here, for my own interest, I started tracking the prices of certain things, of gold ore, of gold ingots, of froststone ore, of dark matter, of troll pelts, of spider silk. I had a little spreadsheet, and it goes from right to left. So we look here. This is the wipe plus 6 days. So this is like in late December. And then here I got the dates. This is January 1st. This is January the 4th, 5th, January the 6th. So this is on a daily basis. Right? This is about a week of price movement. And we can see that a troll pelt in late December was selling for 6,000 gold. And then by January the 1st, it was 8,800. And then January the 4th, it was 9,300. And then the 5th, 9,800. And by the January the 6th, it was 10,000 gold. Okay? So there's a reason why, or the question is why is it that some items seem to progress like this over the wipe? Is the next question. Why do market items get more expensive as the season goes on? Okay, to explain this, we have to talk about a little bit of real world economics that I barely understand, but I think I know it enough that I can share what I know. People in the game, players complete dungeon raids, right? They fill their backpacks and then they sell their treasure for gold. And they do this many times, okay? It's never really been easier, in my opinion, to make gold, to pull gold out of the dungeon. I have a very modest haul here, right? I have 6 pieces. I've got a gold water pot. I might have 2 of them, but there isn't a lot of treasure here. This is not a lot of treasure. I'm selling it for 712 gold, okay? We've seen people farming logs. You go into ruins, the first floor of ruins, you chop trees, you get a backpack full of sturdy logs. 6 sturdy logs sells for 1,800 gold. It's a log-based economy, guys. It's a log-based economy. Okay? Right. Craftable recipes as well? Yes, totally. We won't talk about this just yet. We'll come back to this. We'll come back to this. Congratulations, Zio. Players complete dungeon raids and they sell their gold. They sell their treasure for gold, and they do this many times. As more players get more gold, they have more gold to spend. If you do 10 raids, 20 raids, 50 raids, 100 raids, if every time you're making a little more gold, you have more gold in your stash, and therefore you have more gold to spend. This means that you as a buyer, and buyers in general, will tolerate a higher price for items because you can afford it. You've got more gold. You've done 50 raids. You have a bunch of gold. You can afford a higher price, and so your tolerance for prices goes up. Sellers, people selling items in the market, will keep testing higher prices to see what buyers will accept. Generally speaking, this is called inflation, right? And the floor price, the baseline price for all market goods will increase as more players have more gold. What does this mean? Let's take a look here. This is the market, okay? So this is a little indication of the market. Here we have sellers, and over here we have buyers. And this is just a simplification, but the sellers are selling boots or items, right? Pots, and the buyers are coming to the market to buy these things. And different buyers have different amounts of purchasing power. So you see these like tick marks. Imagine these are stacks of coins, okay? So the stacks of coins represent how rich any particular buyer is. So we have one very rich buyer, okay? One very rich buyer, but the rest of the buyers, you know, it's just the start of the wipe, so not a lot of people have a lot of gold. Let's imagine for a moment that 3 sellers are selling the same boots, okay? And one guy is selling boots for a very high price, and the other people are selling boots for reasonable prices. Well, at the start, because not a lot of buyers have a lot of money, the buyers are buying the low-priced goods. And so these goods are selling, and this one does not sell, right? It just sits there, okay? So then more buyers list more boots at low prices, and again, buyers buy those boots, and the high-priced boot just sits there. That's all well and good. But now let's imagine that we're maybe 3 or 4 weeks into wipe. And by this point, buyers have got fat stacks, right? Have been farming logs, have been grinding the Ghost King, have been hitting the piles. And players now have a lot of gold. Now all of a sudden, when they go to buy boots, right? This boot, which was previously very expensive, doesn't look that expensive. Maybe it's got the good rolls. And so now all the boots are getting bought up. And the next time that more boots are listed, the sellers will test a higher price point, right? And eventually, the tolerance for a higher price point goes up because buyers have more gold. So you can see there's a direct line between a dungeon that prints money, that just keeps introducing more and more money into the game, gives players more purchasing power, which gives them a higher tolerance for higher prices. And so that's why you see market items get more expensive as the season goes on. That's inflation, basically, in a nutshell. But inflation affects some items more profoundly. It doesn't affect all items equally. And if we look back at the spreadsheet here, I'm not sure if there's a very clear example. Yeah, maybe the Batwing here is a good example, right? The Batwing started at 420 and kind of went to 500, but just kind of stayed there, right? It didn't kind of keep going up like we saw with Dark Matter, for example, or with the Froststone Ore, for example. So not all items are affected the same way by gold inflation. To add inflation, social testing, and the solution to infinite money was to add another system to dump gold. Well, for recolored skins, yes, it sucks, yes, but at least there was another gold sink, right? At least that. Perfect BIS rolls. Perfect BIS rolled items are in high demand. and they see the biggest increase over time. Things like bags, things like BIS items, there are certain things at the higher end of the market that are more impacted by gold inflation as the season goes on. You can expect their prices to go up more than other items that are in less of a demand. Off-rolled items don't increase in price as dramatically. And then also, here's the important part, that vendors always sell utility. Vendors, the alchemist, the surgeon, they sell their healing. The armorer sells the stock gear. The gemsmith provides the gem service for a fixed amount. For a fixed amount. And this is really important. So it means that inflated market profits, if you're able to take advantage of inflation to make gold, that gold is extra impactful when you're buying fixed priced items from the vendors. How does that look like? Here's a chart. On the left side, we have item price, and across the x-axis, we have time, season progression. So in week 1, the game is very different than in week 6 and week 12. The market items, they experience inflation, right? The market items value goes up. Thank you, Lyrebird, very much. I hope that this isn't too boring, guys. We're almost done. I just wanted to get this off my chest because there might be some people in the audience that, like, understand. Great names be gone. Thank you. There might be some people in the audience that know the market is there, but don't know how to use the market, right? And what we're getting at is we're going to end up, there's 4 market strategies. For people that maybe don't have a lot of experience with the market, I want to quickly summarize. Okay, but we're almost there. Inflation is important to understand because as the value of items goes up in the market, the value of items, the price of vendor items stays the same the whole time. Thank you, Maddie, very much. I don't recognize any of these names, guys. Great names be gone. Thank you, guys. To any new members, anyone new to the community, if you were gifted a membership, you are welcome in to our very special executive Discord. All it takes is 1 month of membership, whether that was gifted or self-purchased. Come on in. If you are a new member, Clippy's got the link to the Discord there. Come on in, guys. Ass indeed. Ass, thank you too. Oh, thank you too, Ans. Thank you very much. Great names be gone, ass. I mean, okay, there's a lot there. So let me say this other thing. Also, channel members do get access to the executive washroom. The executive washroom is another exclusive playlist of members only videos. Okay, and there is what? There's 87 videos in this members only playlist, the executive washroom. So if you were just gifted, welcome in, join the Discord, check out the executive washroom exclusive playlist on YouTube. I see a gray door and I wanted painted green, right? Yay! Okay. Long story short, if you are able to sell an item on the market at an inflated value, that inflated value is extra impactful if you're buying vendor items, because the vendor items don't change over the course of the season. What do I mean by that? For example, in week 1, this week, right? If you sell a Grand Brigandine that's +3 strength, it's a good roll, a BIS roll for the Grand Brig, and you sell that for 250 gold. You can buy 45 bandages for 240 gold from the surgeon. So that's pretty good. That's week 1. But by week 8, because of gold inflation, because the value of market items goes up, maybe by week 8, you can sell that same +3 strength Grand Brigandine for 650 gold. And why is that important? Because the cost, the price of bandages has not gone up. So you're left over with 400 gold and change in profit. So this is why it's important to understand inflation, because if you're buying standard utility from vendors, the inflated market prices can leave you with a lot of gold left over. And that's very impactful. The last thing we'll talk about before we talk about the strategies is why do market prices for items or materials sometimes jump up or jump down? Is the next question. And there's, from my perspective, 3 reasons why the market moves in big jumps. Why do some things suddenly go up or go down? Number 1 is when new crafting is unlocked. So we talked about that earlier, about spider silk, froststone ore, spectral fabric. We can't currently craft with these things right now. But as new crafting is unlocked, players will want to buy the associated materials to craft those things. They didn't have a chance to farm them up, so they go to the market and there's a new demand for that material, and therefore the market price for those materials goes up. What else can cause a spike or jump in the price of something on the market? Say there's a new hotfix that shifts the class meta. And in this case, we actually have some insider information, right? We know, supposedly, that Rogue and Ranger, their perk and skill updates are coming later this season. They started with Fighter and Barbarian, but SDF and Terrence, Iron Mace has said that Rogue and Ranger are up next. And when that hotfix comes down the chute, right, it will probably change the class meta. And therefore, we'll probably see more demand for Rogue gear, for Ranger gear, right? Rogue is in a pretty weak spot right now, despite some of the changes. Not a lot of people, not a lot of meta abusers are playing Rogue because it's weak, or it's perceived as weak. But soon, when there's more novelty, maybe when there's more power in the class, there'll be more people playing Rogue and Ranger, and probably more demand for that, for those items, for that gear. So if you're smart and you find some really good bis-rolled Rogue stuff, well, maybe you hold on to that, right? And you sell that later when the hotfix shifts the class meta. Cool. What else? What else can cause the market price for items or materials to jump up? The last thing I'll say is if there's a major game update, a major change to the status quo. For example, in the past, they did a disastrous rollout of religion that gutted the market, right? People worked and saved up and made investments, and then religion dropped, and there's all these rewards as part of religion, and it absolutely tanked the market, right? It tanked the market. That was a major game update that changed the status quo. What else, looking forward, can we expect this season, hopefully? Well, they have said there's the potential upcoming edition of workshops, which is going to be more kind of Arc Raiders inspired. You know, a workshop will probably maybe be more similar to the Midnight Walkers, right? Where you can break down items into base materials and then use those materials to craft purple gear or better gear in the workshop. If that happens, then what happens to the existing value of gear? If players all of a sudden have the ability to break down any blues or purples or legendaries and recraft or reforge their own gear in the workshop, does that change the price of existing gear? Probably, right? Probably. So we don't know what's going to happen in that regard, but this is just another thing that can cause a major shift in the market. I don't understand why gear gets more expensive as what continues. Wouldn't weeks of people putting equipment into the market drop prices? Not if inflation is causing the value of each gold coin to drop. That's it. Chaos. We talked about it a moment ago, but as more players have more gold, they have more gold to spend, and therefore have a higher tolerance for higher pricing from sellers. So the more people farm logs, and the richer that people get, the more money they have to spend, and therefore the higher that prices get on the market. That's inflation in a nutshell. Most stable investment I make every season is Troll's Blood. They always go up because the sweats need them and no other changes really matter for them. Very, very good tip. Let's get into these strategies. As much loot that gets dumped into the market also gets taken out of the market by being vendored or abandoned in the dungeon. There's probably more loot being abandoned, right? The loot that gets vendored, I don't know if it's going to be as... It's hard to say. It's hard to say what percentage, right? That's kind of a mystery, actually. Let's think about that. Left in dungeon. Vendored. Vendor. Market. One quick thought experiment. What ratio of all loot do you think? I don't know the answer to this question. How much loot? What do you think? 80% of the value of all loot? Where, Lyrebird? And there's also the items that expire because nobody buys them. Probably 50%. Of where? Make a hypothesis. Is it like this? I mean, if we're being honest, it's probably like this. There's way more loot in the dungeon than people ever pull out, right? Backpacks are only so big. I imagine it's something like this. But it feels like 80% left in dungeon, 20% vendor. Yeah. Anyway, cool thought experiment. Rin. Okay. Long story short. And then let's do another. Guys, thank you for that. We're going to talk about ways for you to be able to play the market. If you're new at the market game and you want to play the market a little bit, I've got 4 strategies that will help you get your feet wet, right? Just dip a toe in the market. Give you an idea of maybe how to work it, okay? But before we do that, let's do another. Let's reward you guys for being early. Type SPEEN in the chat for another unique opportunity, guys. I consider the market value loot to be the same pool as left in dung. Eco money. Type SPEEN. Type SPEEN. Thank you all very much. Thanks, guys, for listening. Hopefully this is helpful. Hopefully this is interesting. I know a lot of people already know a lot of this, but there's a lot of people out there who don't, right? Who are new to the market or never really thought about it. And I want to help those people. Okay, market strategy 1. Market strategy 1. If you want to play the market to make some money, here's an idea for how to do it. Very simply, you buy some crafting materials now, and you sell it once the associated craft is unlocked. For example, wolf pelts are used to craft Brave Hunter pants. Wolf pelts are used to craft Brave Hunter pants. You can buy wolf pelts now, and then you hold onto them, and you sell the wolf pelt once the associated craft is unlocked. Some ideas for you to keep in mind. You could track ore or plants. Ore and plants this season has a bigger impact on jewelry crafting than ever before. So I would say this is really an excellent place for you to pay attention to. Pay attention to the price of ore and plants, right? See if the price increases over the course of a week. If that's the case, maybe you make a bigger buy and you hold onto a stack of ore for a couple of weeks and see if you can make a profit. Pelts and spider silk have historically been a good source of market play for me in the past. This season also, silver, right, has a bigger impact on crafting, the crafting of rings and things. I already saw wolf hunters on the market. Oh, then maybe it's already active. Maybe wolf hunters are, but maybe brave hunters aren't. I'm not exactly sure. Another thing is quest items. Quest items. I've seen alls for sale for like 1,200 gold. Now, the quest items are risky because as the bulk of the player base moves beyond that quest, the demand for that quest item will fall. But maybe if there's a future quest item, like the spectacles, I think, right? Spectacles are selling for big money right now. Of course, gems and arcane essence are also going to be a big factor. So just choose a resource and track the price. For example, legendary arcane essence. Most people aren't able to craft. I don't think anyone can craft legendary jewelry yet. Right now, you can buy an arcane essence for 240 gold. That's pretty cheap. Maybe you've got an extra 2,000 gold laying around. If you have 2,400 gold, you buy 10 legendary arcane essence. We'll check back on this. We'll check back on this in a couple of weeks. I wonder how much the price will increase once some of this higher level crafting is unlocked. But I am definitely watching arcane essence. Wolf pelts, historically very straightforward, very easy way, understandable way to play materials in the market. You buy a wolf pelt for 200 now. In 3 weeks, maybe you sell it for 600. We'll see. New quests just dropped. Interesting. Spider silk, similarly, is required for the Cloak of Darkness. Is required for other things, maybe? I forget exactly what the crafting recipes that involve spider silk are, but I have historically done very well with spider silk. This season, for the first time, right, we have obsidian ore. Who knows what the obsidian gear is going to be like? And right now, you can buy 1 obsidian ore for 215. So if you have an extra 1,300 gold, buy a stack of obsidian ore, right? What else, guys? What else do you think? Let's just ask the community here. Any other ideas? Maddie O said Troll's Blood. Troll's Blood is a good one. What else? What else might go up in value? Troll's Blood, we got it. Drums, interesting. Let's get 2 other recommendations, because I'm interested too. I'm interested as well. Hi, dearie. Last call for speed. Lightfoots. Daggers. Ooh, that's a good call. Goblin ears. Interesting. Daggers. I agree, Lichy. With the rogue buffs coming eventually, daggers go up when rogue buff. Yeah. Daggers and short swords, maybe? Very good. Rotten fluids for Spear of Rotcraft. Ooh, because the spear is very good this season. Ooh, moss. Very good. Purple diamonds, gems, specifically, if the rewards for arena are good. Ooh. Ooh. And the rotten fluid is not dropping that much, I've noticed. I'm not swimming in rotten fluid. Purple gems. Very good. Frost crafts. Frostlight. Frost stone ore. Yes. One more. What about cobalt? Bat wings for sure for bags. Interesting. Easy to farm. What's one more sneaky one? That window sound is me typing a bullet. I'm just typing a bullet. And so I'm getting the Tear of the Volcano? What is that? What is that? What is Tear of the Volcano? That sounds badass. A surge kit, interesting. Damn, so what's up? How's it going? A surge kit? You know what? That's not a bad idea. Surge kit. It's my auto-aiming cheat, totally. Wheel is closed. I'm swimming in surge kits. That's good. These are great ideas, dudes. These are great ideas. And I appreciate that. So that's strategy 1. Okay? That's strategy 1. Nice. Let me do a little save here. Let me do a little save. Okay. Strategy 2. Market strategy 2 is... Here's my idea. When you find a +3 roll on a piece of gear, a chest piece, legs, whatever it is, if it's got +3, hold that item for a little bit. The +3 is the max native roll. Thank you, Clippy. +3 is the max roll you can get for a stat natively on a piece of gear. You can only get to up to +2 from the Gemsmith, but natively on gear, +3 is the max roll for a stat. So if you find a piece that has +3, hold on to that. Put that piece aside. Put it on a mule character for a few weeks. And I think that be able to sell it later for big money, and then you can use that money to buy off-meta or lower-rolled pieces, okay? From my POV, there really isn't that much difference between semi-boof and semi-bis. Given any certain fight, you're still probably going to die in about 3 seconds in most fights, right? It doesn't matter if you're running the turbo bis, right? Like, I mean, turbo bis maybe. You've got an extra hit, right? But for the most part, it's all in our heads, right? Like, semi-boof and semi-bis aren't that different. But in terms of the market, there's a big difference. So, for example, I've got this scaled armor. It's got +3 strength. It's got +2 vigor. It's not the most popular chess piece, but it's got that max roll for strength, and barbarians love this. What's boof? Boof is poorly rolled gear. It's just mid. It's just trash gear, basically. It's mid gear is boof. So if you've got sort of good gear, there isn't that much difference between gear that's kind of good and gear that's kind of bis, is what I'm trying to say. In terms of playing, in terms of being in the dungeon. But in the marketplace, people pay stupid money for max rule things. So I'm saving. Whenever I find an item like this, I save this because it's got the +3 strength. Even blue items. People love to play PvP in normals, and people are looking for that max roll. So I've got lace turn shoes, not a popular shoe, but it's got that +3 dex. I'm saving this, right? I'm saving this. Piss is trash. Boof is kind of good. Bis is best in slot. Thank you. Crumpel man, thank you very much. Boof is a step above Squire, but the sweats would still turn their noses up. Exactly, Lichy. Blue bandages never let me down as an early weapon investment. Very good. Very good. Let's just do this here in case anyone is behind. This top helm. Okay, again, not the most popular piece, but look at the rolls. +3 dexterity, armor pen, physical power. I'm sure there's some plate lock, demon lock out there that would love to have this, and they see the +3 stat and they're attracted to it. Let's just show one more example of this in action. Why are we doing this? Because look at the market. Here, right now, as of last night, this is a Grand Brigandine that has +3 vigor, +3 strength. 2 max rolls on it. Currently is selling for 1,400 gold. Okay? Versus this Grand Brig that has +2 strength and +1 vigor. Right? Not that different. Really. +2 strength, +1 vigor, +3 strength, +3 vigor. This one is selling for 300 gold. It is 4 times less expensive. 4.5 times less expensive. It is way, way, way less expensive. And what I'm trying to say is, in the dungeon, materially, you don't really feel that much of a difference. Really. You don't really. But on the market, people pay stupid money for these max rolls. You can keep something like this in your pocket, in the stash, sell it later for a crazy amount of gold, and then just buy up these boofy pieces, these mid pieces of gear. It's still going to work. It's still going to feel good. It's going to give you the stats that you're looking for. You're not running turbo, but who cares? You don't need to. Take advantage of the idiots on the market that are spending top dollar on max roll pieces to fund your kits. That's strategy 2. You keep the +3 max roll items, you hold them, you sell them later for big money, and then you buy off meta or you buy lower rolled pieces. That's strategy 2. Okay, let's take a break and do the next spin. Then we got 2 more strategies, and then it's full on trivia, dudes. Who do we got? Baraz is here. Two Hands is here. Lily, SSNM7MP, Leo Castle, Durkan. I'm just gonna keep scanning Durkan. That makes sense. Mr. Greed, NAP, Mossman, Rusty Batteries, Chaos, Arkars, Matty O, Zio, Huge Erection, Hams Alad. Who's it gonna be this time? Are you ready? Uh-oh, no. No, I'm going to close this one. I'm going to do this one. I got you, Clippy. I got you. That did look eerily similar. Here we go. Clam salad, I see. Clam salad is here. Crumpel Man, Zio, Deenan is here. Lily, J, Deary, Baraz, Moss, Bren, Real Lyle, Chaos, Quack, Huge Erection, Matty O, Mr. Greed, Gonzo, and we're back to clam salad. Spin, 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 spin. Fart's mom? Didn't I put spin? Sorry, guys. It was my bad. I clicked the wrong link, but we got the right one. Spin. Are we ready? It's a unique opportunity. Who's it going to be? Can I make this bigger? Oh, yeah. Make it bigger. Who's it going to be? Ready? Gonzo's here. Here we go. Here we go. Win that spiel. Next to clam salad. Oh, speaking of Gonzo. Mr. Greed, it's a toss-up. Mr. Greed or Gonzo? Oh, by a nose! Ah! Gonzo! Gonzo, right? He did a minor, he complained a little bit. This is not complaining, by the way. This is totally fair, right? But just in keeping in the lore of this stream, right? A little bit of complaining goes a long way, right? GG Gonzo. That was not complaining, by the way. Let's do it. Last time, 2 hands. 1. Unique treasure. Some good money in there. Some good money in unique treasure. This time, what number? This is a unique opportunity. A unique opportunity. I wish I won the speen. Yeah. It's kind of complaining, right? Gonzo, what's it gonna be, buddy? Gonzo, pick a door. Pick a door, any door. Just getting in early for next one. Good call, Dean. Good call. Wine and cheese? How about a smug? Door number 2. Okay, an excellent guess. Gonzo has selected door number 2. What's it gonna be? No, you're a unique opportunity. Really EL. Really EL. I think I called you Real Lyle, but I see it now, it's really. Did I get boof? Here we go. Hey, you want to see? In 3, 2, 1. Ooh! Gonzo got the fancy pants! And Blinn's favorite melee. Check that out. A little arming sword, right? A little sterling rod. Unique plate pants. Plus 28 additional armor rating. Sheesh, right? Dang. Gonzo, GG. We got him. He's in. Gonzo. We got you, buddy. You're taken care of. Chairman leftovers. Yeah. Like a booster pack for a Blinn cosplay in the dungeons. My walking around pants, LOL. GG, Gonzo. You won, buddy. Okay. Great. Gonna save. 2 more market strategies, and then we're gonna keep going with the trivia stream. Here we go. What's the third way? We've talked about picking a craft item or some other item that's gonna increase in utility or increase in value, and you buy low and you sell high. Okay, that's strategy 1. Very basic, but very easy to do. Anyone can do this. You pick wolf pelts, you pick arcane essence, you buy a bunch now, and you save it, and you sell it in week 5 or week 6, whenever it is. Hopefully profit. Strategy 2 is you save any item that has a +3 stat roll, because that is the maximum that it can roll, and you sell that item on the marketplace for big money, and then you use that money to buy slightly weaker gear, and you make your kits that way. Highly viable strategy. The third strategy, the third tip for playing the market. Here we go. I love doing this. You filter the market by class. A lot of people don't know you can do this, but you can use, there's a top bar in the market, and you can filter by item by slot, by class. Pick a filter, but don't filter by rarity. I'll show you an example. You scan for goods. You scan for good items that are listed at low prices, okay? Some people don't know the value of certain rolls, or some people are just pricing the item for a quick sale. What does this look like? At the top of the market, you've got this top bar, and a lot of people don't know that you can filter the market. So here I've chosen class fighter, I've chosen slot chest, okay? When you do that, I've also chosen dark plate armor, but ignore this. There's lots of different ways you can filter, but as long as you don't filter by rarity, see how rarity I've left empty? So what this does is it returns all the cheapest items. And check this out. Here at the bottom of the pile, is an epic dark plate armor that has strength, that has extra PDR, that has extra headshot bonus. This is everything I'm looking for, right? I love this chest piece. It's selling for 120 gold. That's a joke, okay? That's a joke. And I see this because I'm not filtering by rarity. I'm just filtering by these other things, and it's returning the lowest prices up. And if you check the bottom of the barrel, if you check the bottom of the list, sometimes you find stuff like this that is totally usable for a huge discount. 120 gold for this dark plate armor. That's very good, right? This is like dad day trading. No, it's just a way to help people. Really, the market is a massive part of the game, like it or not. And some people might not ever have had any exposure to how to use the market to make their dungeon game better, to make their arena game better. And we're just trying to share a bit of that knowledge. That's market strategy 3. Use the filtering in the market to look at the bottom of the barrel and then look for pieces that have the rolls that you're looking for. We can't use purples and normals though. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. And maybe that's why this thing is valued so low. But if you are going in, if you're grinding for AP, right? If you're going into high roller just to look for some decent gear, whatever it is, you know, it's not that hard to put together a purple kit. Yeah, definitely for the best. Can you imagine? Okay, the last one. Oh my god. Strategy 4, the Mateo strategy. Pitch a tent outside their house and don't leave until they give you what you want. I'm thankful I've never been on the receiving end of that, Mateo, because I can imagine that. I'm not sure if I would like that very much. Strategy 4. Here we go. Last one. I recommend that you memorize the typical sale price for 1 or 2 specific items. They can be any items that you want, right? They can be an item that you're personally interested in. It doesn't have to be a big long list, right? Just pick 1 or 2 items that you memorize the kind of typical sale price for that thing. And then you go to the market and you just refresh the unfiltered market main page. What does that mean? When you go to the market and you just click refresh, you see the most recent things posted. And you can click refresh and you see a new list, right? And you click refresh and you see a new list. And you just sit there and you just refresh and see what people are posting things for sale. In the back of your head, you have memorized the typical sale price for 1 or 2 specific things. And you refresh that main page. You look for any new listings that you know are undervalued. You buy and resell those items at the average price for a profit. For example, say you memorize the price of green rings of courage, okay? It's a pretty typical thing right now, and I think I can say confidently that this is about the average price, that green rings these days are selling for around 300 gold. So I have that in the back of my head, and I constantly sit and I can just refresh the market, and I keep my eye out for green rings of courage. And if I see someone post it for 200 or 150, I buy that up immediately because I know that it's undervalued. I don't need to check a spreadsheet. I don't need to check another resource. I've memorized the price. Say like, you know, maybe it's potion of protection. So we have 2 examples here, right? Where these people know the value of potions of protection. It's basically 69 gold. If someone posts something lower than that, then you buy it up because you know it's a discount. Works every time. Anyway, I've had a lot of success doing this because sometimes people just post whatever for a quick sale, and if you are good enough and you can spot that, right, then you can snap things up very quickly, because this refreshing the main page is like the mouth of the Ganges, right? It's like the mountain stream. It's the point where the stream comes out of the mountain. So you're sitting there at like the mouth of the river and you're just seeing what goes by, and you can be the first person to see that low price and you buy it for a discount and you use it, or you buy it for a discount and you resell it for a profit. That is market strategy 4. Remember to give yourself enough room price-wise to make it worth the trading fee and effort. Yes, totally. That's it, guys. That's it. 4 market strategies. A little overview of how inflation works, right? A little overview of the value of the +3 stat roll items. Hopefully helpful. Hopefully not too boring. Hopefully helpful. Hooray! Hooray. Okay. One more quick save. Let's just have a chill out. We're going to chill out here in Hut A for 5 minutes. I'm going to breathe a bit. We're just going to chill. When is the Dad Finance 403 final exam? In May. It's in May. Is that my ring up there in the corner? Yes. It absolutely is. It absolutely is. This is me talking about how people make gold, right? You can have, you know, treasure is worth more than it ever has been. Sturdy logs will make money. Or you get lucky. Now, this is an interesting case in point, right? Interesting case in point. We were talking earlier about how some people will spend stupid money on the max roll. I was going to sit and chill, but apparently I still got more in me here. People will pay good money for the max rolls, right? This Grand Brig with +3 strength, +3 vig, 1400 gold. This Grand Brig, not max rolls, but good rolls for 300. That is, there's a 4x difference here. A 4+x difference, okay? People spend stupid money on the BIS rolls. Case in point, Zioxide. Our dear Ziozide, right? Finds a Ring of Wisdom. 2 bullshit rolls, okay? But importantly, that +4 magical healing. Max roll, I think. Max native roll for magical healing. On an otherwise, whatever ring. Who cares, okay? It is crazy. It is crazy. I do not deny, okay? That stat alone, someone paid 30,000 gold for. Early in the wipe. This is early in the wipe. Someone had 30k gold to spend on this, okay? The final is in May, so you have time to study up. GG Ziozide. You never know what you're going to find, right? You never know what you're going to find. Okay. Let's take a sec. Let's take a sec. That was... I had text. I had quick market yap. That was the quick market yap. Now we're in trivia mode. The current thing is trivia mode. Mega trivia. Guys, thank you for showing up. Guys, 2-year anniversary. Thank you very much for hanging out. It's fun. 1 2 1 2. Mega trivia time coming up. I'm breathing now. Zio's the new dad sugar daddy. Yeah. Ask him to team up and then ask him to buy you all the meds that you need and surge kits. Okay. Thank you. I get excited. Ah, good point. It didn't sell that fast either. Sometimes if something sells too quick, I'm nervous that I undersold. Absolutely true. Absolutely true. You pay real money for in-game gold. That is why these items are so expensive. I don't want to get into the topic of RMT. We know it exists, right? We know a lot of people take advantage. of trading real life money for in-game gold. NAP, hooray, 2 years. I dozed off, so I've reached my limit. Oh, good night, Two Hands. Good night, Two Hands. Thank you for being here, buddy. Sorry for the late start, man. Have a good sleep. He got some unique treasure. He's okay. He's okay. The best way to combat RMT is just full solo self-found. Yes. Which makes me think, well, I don't know. I feel like Iron Mace listened to community pressure for a marketplace. The community got sick of sitting in the trade chat, and the community kind of demanded a marketplace, right? I don't think it was necessarily Iron Mace's, like, top of their list, right? But there is, like, a dark synergy between the market and the business of RMT, right? I'm not touching the... I don't really follow the Counter-Strike news. Blinn's community shouldn't and wouldn't RMT. I believe in us. I've never even considered it. That's the... You know, maybe I'm dumb for that. Maybe I'm dumb. A few more breaths here. We'll move on. We're just chilling in Hut A. Huh. Anyone in chat? Let's do a quick poll. Quick poll. How much experience with the market do you have? Okay, here's the poll. Where does one find accessories now? Jewelry? It's a good question. Sell only would be a choice. Here's the question. How much experience with the market do you have? Lots. I play it every season. Some, I use it to build kits mostly. There's other reasons. Not much. Maybe you're buying lockpicks or you're selling your treasure to progress your religion. Almost none or never. I'm curious. And while we do that, I'm going to do a quick other bit of housekeeping here. Flare. Do this. Cool. One moment here. Just breathing and drinking. RMT is small PP vibes. In this patch, where does one find accessories now? In this patch, you find jewelry in the dungeon. At certain spots in the dungeon. You also craft accessories. Is that what you mean by accessories? You mean jewelry? I wonder. Is that what you mean? Cool. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, that 30k ring was in the Rusty Key room. There is a loot spawn, a jewelry loot spawn in the Rusty Key room. There's one in the Spectral Knight boss room, right? Like the boss treasure room. There are certain spaces on the maps where you can find jewelry, but you have to know where they are, and they're often locked behind doors or bosses. $29 votes. Thank you for voting. I'm curious to see this here. Some, I use it to build kits mostly. Lots, I play it every season. Not much, utility and religion. So kind of an even split, but it seems like most people are familiar but aren't min-maxing the marketplace, so that's cool. So hopefully the chat was helpful in a way. Very nice. Oh, a little Hut A break, eh? Do the wheel winners get the VIP bonk? No. The wheel winners just get the unique opportunity. Should we preview the games? Let's do it. Okay. Dudes, today is a special mega trivia party. We have 12 trivia games to play. We have 2 module games. We have a Guess the Piece of Gear game. We have Keep Your Eyes Peeled. We have Words of Fortune. We have 3 close-up games. We have a Guess How Much the Expressman is Asking game. We have a riddle. And we have everyone's favorite, an anagram. Unique Opportunity TM. We have 2 winners for Unique Opportunities so far. Ooh, a riddle. Totally. Unfortunately, Old Man Schneely is probably long asleep. If 2 hands can't stay awake, it's very late, right? It's very late over there. It's a late start, so I'm sorry to all of our friends in the EU. We couldn't have a daytime stream, but I was completely asleep. It was my turn to sleep during the day. Should we fire it up? I'd like to buy a vowel. Let's fire it up. Let's fire it up. Trivia time. Okay. Okay, wait. I'll show the prizes. Prices? Prizes. One moment. Let's boot the game. Because we're playing for prizes. It's not just for glory. I'm a little bit... I'm used to just playing for glory, but today there's more. There's more to it. And we'll show you what we mean. We'll boot the game and show you what we mean. Remember, no question marks in any of your answers. You will be disqualified. So today, trivia winners will get the chance to receive items in-game trade. If you're able to trade If you win and you're able, please open the game and be ready to accept in trade. I'll show you what I mean. Classic Dad dividends from the board chairman. Yes. Now, this time around, I think Blinn's holding the prizes, actually. But Clippy's absolutely correct. Here we go. Classic Dad dividends. Put on the human. Let's put the human body on. Human body. Marketplace. Anything good? I sold a cutlass. Excellent. Here it is. Feast your eyes, dudes. These are the prizes. This is what's up for grabs. We have 12 trivia games. And if you win one of those trivia games, you get your choice of any item from the pile. Okay? I'm happy to show you any item. You can take your time. You can browse around. You're also going to get a legendary gem. And I think non-tradable. I see. Maybe we can't trade you these. Maybe we can't trade you these. We'll see, though. What do we have? We have shields. We have a crossbow. We have a recurve bow, a nice falchion, a flanged mace, a morning star, an arming sword, a Viking sword, a hand cannon, a spear, a halberd, a double axe, a longsword, a Zweihander, 2 spell books, a nice on-rolled stiletto dagger, a castellan dagger, a rapier, a short sword. I haven't gemmed these because if you win, when you win, I'm also going to give you a gem of your choice. And you can sock it to your heart's content. If we win but don't play, can we give away our win, or should we just not play? Who? You know what? If you win and don't play, say so, and we'll double the prize for the next person. Okay? We'll double the prize for the next person. That's a great question. If you win but don't play Dark and Darker, just say so and we'll double the prize for the next person. We've got a Chapelle de Feu. We got that +3 strength, right? +3 strength on the Visored Sallet. These are nice rolls. Got a little bit of agility, fizz power, magic power on the Arcane Hood. Templar, Agi, and Dex, and Armor Pen. Lots of good caster stats for the Crusader armor. Champion armor. Northern Half Tunic with that +3 strength. Padded tunic with some good rolls. Mystic Vestments. Hound Skull with +3 strength. Crusader Helm. You could gem this up. It's got the headshot damage bonus. +3 strength on the woolen cap for a Slayer, maybe. Fine Cuirass. Not very good, but it's legendary. Armor rating here. Vigor on the Grand Brig. Got some pants. Got some boots. All of these I pulled out. This is all farmed up. Some of this stuff isn't very good, but by my own 2 hands, right? Found by me. Pulled out by me is how we're going to do it. The last winner is going to get everything. Now I have motivation to actually play. I want to do the trivia because I love the games, but that's about it. Totally. You're absolutely welcome. Please play the games, play the trivia. If you win but don't want the prizes, no problem, just say so. Okay? It was, for me, it was a fun exercise. It was motivating to jump into Solo Self-Found and build a pile of classic dividends, right? Classic dividends. Here we go. Let's start it up. We always start with what? With what game? Words of Fortune, right? Here we go. Here we go. Guys, 2-year anniversary stream. Thank you for being here. The effort is always appreciated. Well, thanks for showing up, right? It's motivating. It's motivating to put in the effort because you guys show up, and that means the world to me. Wheel. Wheel? Wheel misfortune? Wheel of misfortune? No. Treasure. Okay. Guess the phrase. It's dad related. Spelling matters. No question marks in your response. Words of Fortune. You know how to play this game. You know how to play Words of Fortune. We're here. We're ready. Here's the hint. Here's the hint. It's the typical experience in the fire deep. Words of what? Fortune! Here we go. Typical experience in the fire deep. Okay. This is the typical experience in the Fire Deep. A hyphen. There. That is snipeable. That is snipeable. In my opinion. We'll say, to start, only 1 or 2 guesses each, please. Don't spam just yet. I'm just gonna linger here for another 10 seconds. Give people a chance to work it through. There. More tips. More hints. Let's see. Not quite. Ooh, almost. Almost. There it is. There it is. There it is. That was very close, Moss. That was very close. We had some Q sniping. We had some group boss raids, okay? And we went to the Fire Deep. And we could not beat that bloody Colossus. 1 heckin' letter, 2 letters maybe. Head peeking, head seeking. 2, it was very close, Moss. I appreciate the effort, buddy. I ain't played that map yet. I knew it was something with Colossus Lamau. It's true. Typical experience in the Fire Deep. We went down. We had like 9 players. Luke, nay, that damn magma. Absolutely. Xyoxide. Head seeking magma spray ends your raid. Head peeking magma spray. That was close, Ham. That was close. It just headshots. It headshots. We almost had him with the elevator strat. Yeah, I'm honestly, I want to say, I didn't have a chance to fully say this. But Maddie had 2 good strat. Maddie had the idea to, Lyrebird had the idea for a later squad to phase in after hitting the fire shrine. And Mateo thought about the campfire strat. It was really nice to hear people kind of strategize on the fly. That was super, super cool. Zio's on the board. I got all the clips. There's like a lot of hours of footage, and I want to go through and make a video, but I need time to do it. And I had to work on this week. But that was a lot of fun. The boss raid event was a lot of fun, except for the part where we all got crushed by the head-seeking magma spray that ends our raid. Good to see you, Luke Nay, by the way. Only went there once, I think, and yes. Liquid hot magma. Liquid hot magma. Spot 1 of 12 in the bonk has been secured. Okay, we're gonna say, I think we'll say max wins 2. We'll let people win twice, but 2 is the max. Okay, where to next? Dividend chew. Oh yeah. Sorry, I'm out of practice. Zyozide. Thank you, Clippy. Zyozide, what's it gonna be, man? Let's see. Oh, I don't have the macros for this yet. Yes, I do. Or the ground DPS magma, totally. Totally. What can I preview for you? A classic dividend perusal. Now, if you aren't available in trade, you just say so, and I can very easily mark down what you have selected and save it for you later. What can I preview for Zyozide? It has been a hot minute since we did all this. Yeah. Zyozide, he plays a plate lock. Zyozide plays a sorcerer. Zyozide plays a barbarian. Zyozide plays a fighter, right? A slayer. Genocide, right? Zyozide plays it all. He plays a bonk whiz. Maybe there's a book bonk, maybe. Look at this book bonk. Fizz power, mag power, magical damage bonus. I play a lot of stuff this wipe. What would you like, sir? A man of many talents, indeed. Indeed. The longsword has got more armor rating for your bossing plate fighter. Also, undead damage bonus, right? If you're doing spectral, this could be a good spectral bossing longsword. Okay, I said some stuff and it got filtered. I'm sorry. Can you hop in trade? Zayo, are you available to hop in trade by chance? Maybe because in trade you can't be censored. I didn't even get a chance to see it. Rip. Let me fire up. Cool, cool. My trivia answer got filtered. Aw. Censorship, boo. I mean, we could be on Twitch, and you could get ads. It's a toss-up, right? It's a toss-up. Ew. YouTube must have adjusted settings, right? I think that we've really pared back our banned list. YouTube filters are the worst. Last stream, I was filtered to talk about in-game dwarves. It's so weird and random, right? I just like to hate on the man. Yeah. It's tough because I'm the middleman for the man, right? Small price to pay. Twitch sucks. I agree. Bridge. Bridge gang. That was our bad. Bridge was on the list. That was our bad. Worth the price for sure. Speaking of Papa YouTube. Speaking of Papa YouTube, let's get 5 more gray names on board. Dark Matter. Let's see what Dark Matter's worth. Marketplace, Dark Matter. Dark Matter. What's it worth? Whoa. I'm gonna buy one. $4.98. I'm gonna buy a Dark Matter or 2. I'll buy 2 Dark Matters. Who knows? Maybe the price of Dark Matter is gonna go up. Oh, thanks, Bren. Thank you very much. You never know, right? You never know what's gonna go up. Gold coin bag. I will say, another reminder, that the trivia winners, in addition to getting dividends, the trivia winners will bonk at the end of the stream to become the VIB, and we have a special prize for the VIB. It is not a pelt. It's actually a gold coin bag plus a small bag. So the mega winner today will win a gold coin bag. Is Zio in trade yet? Let's see. He's booting it up. Bonking for the Discord role, and you'll get a gold coin bag at the end of stream. Even saying that I'm in trade got filtered. Rip. Ziocalypse. No filtering here. Butt bridge. What can I show you? What can I show you, Zio? Grand Brig, adventure boots, and helmets to look at. Grand Brig, adventure boots, and helmets. Grand Brig has got Vigor, Headshot bonus. Adventure Boots aren't very good. Visored Salad has Dex. Move chat. I think you can see in the middle. Okay, I want to be able to see what Zio's chats are. I'm going to keep it here. I'll do the Brig. Color Gem. Blue. There it is. Okay, a Grand Brigandine with Royal Sapphires. GG Zazide. Yay! GG Zazide. Yay! Guys, we're doing it. Let's get some of these. Let's get some of these things out of here. We don't need those. And then let's repack. Wanderer's Attire could be good. Wanderer's Attire could be good. We got some. We're gonna keep. We're just keeping it stuffed, guys. We're keeping it stuffed. Here's Two Hands' ultimate treasure. Ah, lovely. Here's Gonzo's fancy pants. Move chat to see gear. And then we'll break out some of these gems. So if you win, you get gems. You can gem up your stuff that you win like you like. Like you like. I don't expect many people will choose emeralds. I don't expect. You know what I mean? Okay. Let's go again. Here we go. We're going again. Where to next? Let's do a spam guessing game. Okay? Spam guessing game. Guess the guess the expressman's fee. I want the exact value. Guess as many times as you want. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna just reset here so I can see my Clippy messages. Close out of the spreadsheet. Park myself. I'm gonna tell Clippy the answer. I put it in the side, the bottom of B here, Clippy. That's the answer. I think Clippy's got it. Okay, we're back. So, we're using the expressman. I'm going to show you my load, okay? You guess how much the fee is. Get ready, Goon Squad. You put it in a B's bottom. Okay, here we go. Oops. Are you ready? How much for this load? There's a bunch of stuff in here. That's a big expressman. Ooh, now the guesses. I gotta use my eyes. You're gonna guess as many times as you want. Let's see. Let's see how we start here. You know, you're in the right ballpark. 700 is way too high. And 124 is way too low. I'll give you that. Okay. Come on, keep guessing. Someone was very, very close. Someone was extremely close. Surprisingly. Guess. There are dividends up for grabs. What if I told you it's not 400s? It's not 400s. What if I told you that? Guess. Oh, I'm using my eyes. Clippy's got the tech. I've got my eyes. 800 is way too high. Okay, we're looking. We're guessing we're looking. It is lower than 700. It is higher than 100. It is not in the 400s. You have been sending too many messages. Please try again. Ooh, what's gonna happen? Who's gonna guess it? Who's gonna guess it? What if I told you it's not? What if I told you it's lower than 500, right? What if I told you that maybe it's not as much as you think it is? Guess, guess, guess. It's anyone's game still. It's anyone's game. Oh, we're close again. Some people are very close. We're looking. I'm looking. I'm not talking as much. I'm looking. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Oh, keep guessing. It was... Someone was one number away. Someone was one number away. I haven't seen it yet. It's very close. It's not 500. It's not 400. Oh, man. Keep going. It's anyone's game still. Eee. Eee. Oh, hi, Sackboy. We have a winner. Do we? Oh. Oh. Dang. Okay, hold up, everyone. Hold up. Hold up, everyone. Wow, that was a blast from the past. Hey, let's see what the... Let's see if I can use my eyes. Okay, we do have a winner. We do have a winner. Oh, that was very close, friends. It was very close. YouTube trolled me. What is the value? How much? What's the expressman charging for this load? He charged me 317 gold. 317 gold. We have a 1 second limit just so we weren't completely overrun. GG, guys. 300. Lily, I'm so sorry. Lily started. Lily guessed 315 off the rip and went down. Lily guessed was so close. Lily came back and got to 316, I think. Oh, it was so close. But who snuck in there? We have a winner, right? We have a winner. Who's this guy? Who is this guy? It is none other than Italian Matthew, right? Matty O on the board. I was going up by one for a while, but it kept telling me I sent too many. Rip. Rip. Good fight. GG. Matty's on the board. Mateo. Mateo. Okay. Let's fire it up, buddy. I wonder. Double it? Oh, really? Are you available to trade, buddy? Really? You don't want anything, buddy? No, come on. Is that a legendary rapier? Who gave that to the expressman? I did. Really, really? Okay. We're letting it ride. We're letting it ride, guys. Oh, 2 dividends for the next winner. Maddie's on the board. Maddie has stepped aside. He says, you know what? I'm good. Let's double it for the next person. Should we do the riddle? Should we do the riddle? Let me do a quick bathroom break. We'll come back and do the riddle, okay? 1 second. Save the hardest game for the end. I wonder. Okay, you tell me. Let's engage with the audience. Start a poll. What game next? We could do the riddle. We could do a close-up game. Sorry, my zipper's hitting my mic. Close up. Or we could do the anagram. You tell me, guys. We can do a riddle. We can do a close-up game. We could do the anagram. What say you? Cat, she go. Yeah, she left with purpose, right? Left in a hurry. Get me out of this little room, she says. Carpe Noctem, I like that name. Hi, how are ya? Wear it and give it to the next barb. A riddle after the piddle. Who even needs dad? These games are better. Thank you, Clippy. Thank you, Clippy. Let's see. 13 votes. Majority say riddle. Okay, let's do it. We're gonna get quiet. We're quieting down. We're quieting down because for the riddle we get reverend. Okay? For the riddle we get reverend. Is anyone good at riddles? I'm gonna say a riddle. You guess what I am. It's related to Dark and Darker. Only 1 or 2 guesses each to start. Spelling matters. No question marks in your answers, please. I hope DK is dreaming of sausage rolls. Absolutely. Okay, any questions before we go? Word games are harder to non-primary English speakers, but I'm winning this. Hang in there. You can do it. It's an uphill battle, but you can do it. Are you ready? Are you ready? Is anyone good at riddles? Guess what I am. Here we go. In a world of great riches, there is cunning and might. Some use steel, others flame. Some use doorways to fight. These battles rage overhead, omnipresent, it seems. Hear the creeping of rats in the wake of broken teams. I am one of so many, a horde of souls made to host. We make homes in small darkness and the corona of ghosts. But unlike my brethren, who give life or thicken arms, you needn't knowledge to know. The space I make prevents harm. What am I? In a world of great riches, there is cunning and might. Some use steel, others flame, some use doorways to fight. These battles rage overhead, omnipresent, it seems. Hear the creeping of rats in the wake of broken teams. I am one of so many, a horde of souls made to host. We make homes in small darkness and the corona of ghosts. But unlike my brethren, who give life or thicken arms, you needn't knowledge to know. The space I make prevents harm. What am I? It is not a shrine of protection. It is not a spider mummy. Not a shrine of healing. Good guess. I made it particularly difficult. I didn't want any easy answers. What am I? These battles rage overhead. Hear the creeping of rats. A horde of souls. The space I make prevents harm. In a world of great riches, there is cunning and might. Some use steel, others flame. Some use doorways to fight. It's not invisibility potion, good guess. It's not iron door, it's not hut A. These battles rage overhead. omnipresent, it seems. Hear the creeping of rats in the wake of broken teams. I am one of so many, a horde of souls made to host. We make homes in small darkness, in the corona of ghosts. But unlike my brethren, who give life or thicken arms, you needn't knowledge to know the space I make prevents harm. The space I make. What am I? Mending Grove. Good guess. It is not. Mending Grove is a good guess. That's a very good guess. I wish it was Mending Grove. Torch is a good guess. It is not. Peacemaking. Good guess. It is not. Sanctuary. You wish. Good guess. It is not. I am one of so many, a horde of souls. Shield Bash. Interesting. We make homes in small darkness. Okay, yeah. Feel free to guess as many times as you'd like. Oh, Warlock. Interesting. Campfire. Good guess. It is not. A lever. Interesting. Good guess. It is not. That's a very good guess. Litchi. Very good guess. A lever. Double jump. Getting closer, Brennan. Ring of Protection is a good guess, Ham. That's a very good guess. It's not, but you guys are getting closer. You're getting closer. Backflip. We make homes. Speed Shrine. Good guess. Very good guess. That's very close, but not. We're getting closer. What if I told you it was an item? It's an item. A Pavis. Good guess. In a world of great riches, there is cunning and might. Some use steel, others flame. Some use doorways to fight. These battles rage overhead. Omnipresent, it seems. Hear the creeping of rats in the wake of broken teams. I am one of so many, a horde of souls made to host. We make homes in small darkness, in the corona of ghosts. But unlike my brethren, who give life or thicken arms, you needn't knowledge to know the space I make prevents harm. It's an item. It's a... Okay. It's a wearable item. It's a wearable item. Poison vial, good guess. It's not. A spear? Spear's a good guess. It is not. Unlike my brethren, who give life or thicken arms. What does that mean? You needn't knowledge to know. The space I make prevents harm. Buckler's a good guess. It is not. Halberd, good guess. It is not. It's a wearable item. Round shield, good guess. It is not. Heater shield, good guess. Buckler of thorns, good guess. It is not. Ring of quickness. There we... Aha. 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 Yes. Yes. Who could it be? What's the answer? What the heck is going on here? The answer is... Lightfoot Boots. I am Lightfoot Boots. Who's got it? Tomb of the Meme Lich. Very good. Why? What is the deal? Okay? These battles rage overhead. It's low to the ground. The item is low to the ground. All the fighting happens above the boots. Okay? Hear the creeping of rats. Evokes footsteps. Evokes footsteps. I'm a horde of souls. Is a little pun. Right? One of so many. A horde of souls made to host. We make homes in small darkness. It's lootable. Loot containers. Or the crown of the Ghost King. Okay? Unlike my brethren, who give life or thicken arms. There's different boots that can give you vigor. There's different boots that can give you strength. You needn't knowledge to know. The space I make prevents harms. Right? They called it. Said they were going to win. It's Lightfoot Boots. Great riddle. Yay! Best riddle yet, possibly. Yay! Excellent. Excellent. Okay. Litchi. Litchi. You won. Want to trade? Do you even have the game? I don't think he does. Can you make the riddles harder, please? Thank you, Zio. Thank you, Zio. Shadow DK. Thank you. I was trying to think of wearables that make space. Great riddle. Thank you, Litchi. Thank you. Oh. I don't think Litchi plays the game, guys. I don't think Litchi plays the game. We have a giant dividend pile that may be underutilized. We might just have to give more prizes to Ziozide. That was nice. Thank you very much. I will also say, it's not AI. This is 100% organic human. 100% organic. Give prize to the next person. You heard the man. Look at next winner. If you are a winner and you're playing Dark and Darker, get ready to get a lot of stuff. I don't play the game. I remember Litchi. I don't work. Hopefully I can win tonight and maybe I can claim my prize from you when I get home. Absolutely. Absolutely. 4x dividend. Should we do a spin? A spin for people? Let's do a little spin break, shall we? We'll do a little spin break. Type !spin if you want a chance. A random chance to win. A unique opportunity. Something behind one of these doors. Do me a favor. If you don't want the prize, if you don't play the game, please don't spin. Italian Matthew, I see, has spun. It's curious because Italian Matthew didn't want the other dividends. Maybe Maddie just wants the uniques. Please don't spin if you don't want unspin, please. Good point, Lamau, right? I just like to play Gambies. Yeah. I hear you. I hear you. But let's do me a favor, Maddie. Do me a favor here. Hey? Same. I just like to play. Okay. What's the next game gonna be? Maybe we do a close-up game. Maybe we do a close-up game. What do you say? Forget about it. Only here, though. Harpy's face. Add name to winner's list. Oh, thank you very much. Hammy, thanks, buddy. Tomb of the Meme Litchi. GG. Thanks, Ham. Appreciate it, buddy. Tomb of the Meme Litchi. That was a good guess, buddy. We'll do a close-up game. Close-up game. Close-up game. I show picture. You guess the thing. Only 1 or 2 guesses each to start. Spelling matters. Spell it good. No question marks. Okay. We'll take the spin away. Oh, we're looking in now. We're looking in. Are you ready? Ready, Goongain? Ready? Going soon. We're ready. We're going soon. We're going soon. Are you ready? Eyes are peeled. That's it. That's all we need to know. We have confirmation. Feast your eyes, banana enjoyers. on this and tell me what is this thing. What is this thing? This is gettable. I made this one gettable. Who among you can look at this and tell me in chat right now? Anyone can play. Anyone can play. Madam President, her esteemed Burgess. No, it is not. That is not it. Good guess. Feast your eyes and tell me what is this thing. Sir Stefan Fossaway's apple-themed armor. Yeah, totally. That guy was he was a bastard, wasn't he? That guy. Other men have sold their honor for much less. That was a Scottish accent. He doesn't have a Scottish accent. Ooh, legendary rapier, good guess. Pottery vase, good guess. Legendary lyre, good guess. Spellbook, good guess. All these things, good guesses, but no. Good guesses, but no. But no. The snipers. Good try. I applaud the sniper attempts. I applaud. Here, let's make it slightly... Let's have another look. What is this thing? Those were very good guesses. Who? You got another one. If you've guessed, you can guess again. Had to try. You can guess again, right? There's a little more visual data this time. A little more information. Legendary loot. Legendary drum. These are good guesses. They are not those things. Good guesses. Anyone else? Thank you, Clippy. I see it. Anyone else want to venture a guess? Feathered hat. Legendary heater shield. Interesting. Very good guesses. Legendary round shield. Interesting. Very good guesses. It is not. Okay. Guess as many times as you'd like. Let's open it up. Intricate wooden figurine. Very good guess. I wish I had one of those things. Requires a ghost king's crown to craft it, right? Too rich for my blood. No, dudes. Ready? Ready? What is this thing? What is this thing? A torque of soul. Interesting. It is not. I want the exact name of the thing. A wind locket. Ooh, Clippy getting in on the action. A lobby table. Good guess. It is not. Guess as many times as you want. Guess, guess, guess. What is this thing? Step back. Step. Make some space. Use your Lightfoot boots to create space between yourself and your screen. It becomes easier. The further away from your screen you are, the easier it is to see. What is this thing, guys? A nicely upholstered recliner kahir. Tavern table is a good guess. It is not. Keep guessing, friends. Keep guessing. What the heck is this thing? What the heck is this thing? The gang might need more help. A fancy drum. It's a thing. Armung. Hi, Lyrebird. It is not a legendary loot. What is this thing, guys? There it is. Bingo. There it is. What is it? Guys, it's a bellows. It's a bellows. Lyrebird has returned, guys. Huh? It's a bellows. Bro, I was cooking goulash. You came back at the right time, buddy. Showed up and immediately. Never seen that. Interesting, interesting. Lyrebird. New? I think knew this wipe. Knew this wipe, I think. Never seen it times two. Hey, it's one of the earlier things you got to turn in for progression. A bellows admirer, right? GG Lyrebird. GG Lyrebird. Now Lyrebird, you're playing the game. Lyrebird. 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 We have dividends for you. Okay? 3x the prizes. Can you trade? I didn't make it that far before I quit again, I guess. It's understandable. Lyrebird. Give me 60 seconds to boot up. Roger. He did it, guys. He did it. It's a bellows. Okay, while we wait for Library to boot up, let's also do... We'll go over here. Nice cozy dark. Here we go. The Wheel of Names. I got you, Clippy. Thank you very much. Dudes, can we get a claps in chat for Clippy, please? It is so nice to have Clippy. It is so nice. Look at the perker face. Claps in the chat for Clippy, please. This stream is not as good without Clippy. I'll say it. It's not as good. Clippy, thank you for your time. Thanks everyone else in chat for your time, for being here, for enjoying with us. We love Clippy, do we not? Do we not? Clippy baby. Clippy clap. Uh-huh. Have you ever met the goat? Ooh, their name is Clippy. Well, let me tell you quickly, right? Yay, Clippy, here we go. We got Zample. We got Carpe Noctem. We got Jerome Ski. Leo Castle, NAP, Zio, Moss, Parker Manny. We got Wham Salad. We got Really Eel. We got Baraz. We got Luke Nays in. Crumpel Man is in. Here we go. A unique opportunity. Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Let's find out. Oh, it could be. It could be. It's a toss-up. I think it's gonna be Baraz. It is. GG Baraz. GG Baraz. Baraz? Here we go. Yay! There it is. You did it. Pick a door. Any door. Bay Rays. What's again? This is a unique opportunity, guys. There's some good stuff. Baraz has picked door number 3. An excellent choice. An excellent choice. Or is it? Or will it be? Will it be good? Or will it be not good? Right? Is it bis or is it piss? 3, 2, 1. Hey! Unique barb gear. Dang. Baraz. We got the +4 dexterity Viking helm. We got the 3 additional weapon damage double axe. Wowie woo wow. Right? Holy. Guys, farmed by my own 2 hands. Farmed. From my farm to your table. Baraz. We got him. Double axe riposte is so slow. It's true. It's true. It's probably the worst riposte, but that's okay. Because it's fun to run unique sometimes. Baraz Rising, baby. Nice. GG. GG. My own 2 hands. Okay. Lyrebird. Is Lyrebird in the trade? Let's find out. Let's find out. Let's make some space. Lyrebird was cooking goulash. Came back to snipe the trivia immediately. Trading post. Yeah, is Baraz able to trade right now? Good question. Thank you, Clippy, for asking. I wonder. Lyrebird? Oh, there he is. There he is. Hey, baby. Ooh. Thank you. Okay. You have 3x the prizes. People have been kicking it forward. You get 3 picks. I can preview anything you like. And I'll show you over here. We have a lot of goodies, buddy. We have a lot of goodies. What can I show you? Splonkers, Pavis, and One Choice. Have no Pavis. The Hound Skull looks neat. The Hound Skull is nice. Hound Skull is excellent choice. How about... Splonkers. We do the Hound Skull with 3 strength. We do the Dark Cuirass with more armor rating. And what else does Lyrebird like? Weapon preference? From the pile? How about a weapon? What can we give you for a weapon, buddy? We don't have anything that screams Lyrebird. We've got plate boots with plus strength and action speed. We got plate boots for norms with dexterity and action speed. Rapier? Of course. Of course. And 3 gems. What color you like? And 3 gems. Baraz Zurku for trade. Thank you. Got it. Thank you, Clippy, very much. What color you like for gems? I don't think I have a Warhammer, do I? It's not very good. Purple gems are the best gems. There they are. There it is. GG, Lyrebird. GG! Is Lyrebird getting Mateo Lychees? Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Those are orange. Whee! Gem it up. Gem it up, baby. Yay! Lyrebird! Okay. Let's see. Barazuku? There it is. Is Gonzo available? Let's ask if Gonzo's available for his fancy pants. Hi there. Gonzo at work. Okay, no problem. Bang. And we'll do this. And... GG. GG. GG, Baraz. Yay! Thank you. There it goes. Dexterity, Viking Helm, weapon damage, double axe. Found by yours truly. Hooray! Hi, Lance. How are ya? Just swinging by, say hi. Hi, hi, hi. We're doing it classic style. Okay, this is a classic. This is classic, guys. A helmet and throw this in the pile. Excellent, excellent. We're doing it. Okay, let's keep it rolling. Let's keep it rolling. Nothing but maggots and bread for 3 stinking days. Nothing but maggots and moldy bread for 3 stinking days. How about them? They look fresh. Or whatever. It's classic, right? It's a little bit classist. It's a little unfair that they made the Urukai and the goblins have kind of like working class English accents, you know? Just a bit of the flank. And they chomp with their teeth. They like bite with their teeth. It's so creepy and good. How about their legs? You guys. Let's do a module guessing game. Let's do a module guessing game. Lamau Moss. Totally. Okay. Module game. Module game. I show a picture of a module. You guess the exact name of that module as it appears in game. Spelling matters. No question marks. Module game. Let's play a module game. Here we go. Feast your eyes. Ant's nest. How dare you? How dare you, sir? Now, I have picked a module that I think I can say for sure that everyone has been in. There's no fanciness. There's no newfangled, weird, esoteric corner of one of the new maps. Okay, if it's a magma, exactly. It's not right. I have more empathy. I have more respect for you guys. Okay, everyone's got a shot at this. So get your eyes open. Here we go. Get your eyes open. Let's see. Let me cook here. Let me cook. Let me cook. Where are we? Here. Where are we here? We're looking, we're cooking. We're looking, we're cooking. Okay. Yep, Ant's nest. Graveyard. Lunch tower. Only 1 or 2 guesses each to start. Okay? Resetting guesses now. Here we go. What is the name of this module? Ooh, where are we? Where are we? Oh, big hints now. It's not cave tunnels, it's not square. Happy with my barb kit? I'll just play for fun for now. Cave mine fort. These are good guesses. It is not. Ooh, oops. My mistake. It's not slime forest. Ooh. Ooh. What if I told you? Someone knows. Wow, very good. What's the name of this module? Clearly Hut A. Where are we, dudes? We are in the weird little tunnel between the twin cemeteries. Ah! Jeromski, welcome in, right? Knows the game. Ah, yes, we've all been here, right? The friggin' crawl space. I never would have guessed. Jeromski knows the game. On the board. Love to see it. Jerome Ski. Looks different now, or is it just me? I'm not sure. I think I just took the screen cap in a way that doesn't give you much other information. You know what I mean? It's an honor. Are you available to trade, good sir? Are you available to trade for your prize? Ooh, excellent. He's in, guys. Let's see. Character name? Jeromski. Character name? Just want to make sure. There it is. Jeromski TTV. Lovely. Lovely. GG's. Happy to preview any items for you. Welcome in. What can I show you? What can I show you? Spell book with 4 magical power. It's the bonk book. I'll give you the choice. 2 books to review. We got one with 4 magical power. We've got one with 2 additional weapon damage and 3 physical power. We got a caster book and we got a bonk book. What's it gonna be? Dang those books. What's it gonna be? Four magic power, probably. Here you go. Here you go. GG's. Good luck out there. Yay! Got the will, got the action speed, got the mem cap. GG's. Got a little extra action speed in there. Yes! A dividend. Yes. Excellent. Hey, Bulldog, what's going on? Excellent. We're doing it, guys. We're doing it. Pile is still looking pretty full. I'm not gonna lie. We're gonna keep topping it up. We're gonna keep topping it up with random things. The pile. We're getting there. I can't trade these heart candies, sadly. You can only use them. These aren't very good. I'm gonna spend my heart candy on a flute. Runestone gloves got the dex on them. That's interesting. Ranger Barbarian. I don't mind that, actually. You know what? We were talking earlier about strategies for market. Got 3 decks. That's not bad. I got all this candy. Might as well. Let's check the Gobbo Merchant. Ooh, the new quests have unlocked. Holy moly, guys. Holy moly, the quests have unlocked. Anything good in here? Cutlasses, I've been interested. Maybe we get roll the dice on a cutlass? That's not bad. Roll the dice on Lightfoots. Rip. Roll the dice on a book to replace the book. Rip. Roll the dice on the lantern. Should I? Well, maybe not. How about a hound skull instead? Roll the dice. That's okay. It's okay. I don't often do that. We don't often do that. It's fun. That book was not very good. I'll tell you that much. That book was not very good. Okay. Dudes, the pile. The pile. These are prizes. These are dividends for you board members. You are here in chat. All it takes to win a chance. Win a chance? All it takes to win your choice of any of these items is a test of skill. A test of game knowledge. Here on our trivia games, we have currently 5 winners on the board. We're looking for 12 winners today, guys. 12 winners. Let's keep it going, or else we're going to be here for a long time. How about now we... Ooh, how about we keep our eyes peeled? How about we keep our eyes peeled? This is a fun game, okay? How does this game work? I'm going to show you a picture. And then take it away quickly. Quickly. You use your eyes and memory to memorize the picture. Then I ask a question. First person to guess correct wins. I'm going to show you an image and take it away. Then I'm going to ask you a question. The first person to answer that question correctly will win the prize. Okay? Please don't cheat. Please do not use VOD to cheat. Or else... Small PP, right? If you're a cheater at this, if you're cheating for a dividend game, you're lame. You're a lame person. And you do not deserve to win. No question marks in your answer. No question marks, absolutely. Boo cheaters. Are you ready? Are you ready to keep your eyes peeled? Here we go. Lock in. Lock in, Gooners. Here comes the picture. There's the picture. Did you see it? List 2 of the 3 items sitting on the wooden bench. I never would have thought of using the VOD until you mentioned it. There were 3 items on the wooden bench. List 2, any 2 of the 3 items. List them. I want the spelling. Spelling matters. Spelling matters. You can guess again. Oh, there it is. Okay. You guys are so good. You guys are so good. You guys are so good. Look at that. Look at that. You guys are so good. Bulldog. 1 clarity, 1 ale. Dang, clarity pot and pickaxe. Pickaxe ale. You guys are so good. The prop pot is on the ground. Dang it. Is that one of the 5? No, I brought all this in and I dropped it down. I created this little scene. This is me, art directing, right? Good one, Bulldog. I was looking at the floor. Yeah. Wow. That was fast. You guys are fast. I meant the room. Yes, this is a fire deep room. Yeah, the room is in the fire deep. Yes. Wait. The answers were, right? Pickaxe, ale, potion of clarity, but I accept clarity. The colors got me. Totally. Wow. Charlie, Bulldog. On the list. Bulldog. Is Bulldog available for trade? An organized mess. Available for trade, for a trade prize by chance? I wonder. I wonder. I am around? Yeah. Awesome. Hooray! In the meantime, while we do this, maybe we do another spin. If you want. Whoa. Uh-oh. I think I was just saving my file. We're good. If you want another chance for a unique opportunity, there are still a few doors left. Type SPEEN in the chat. Type SPEEN. And maybe you'll get the chance for something unique, right? Maybe you'll get the chance. Let's see if we can connect with Bulldog in the game. Oh, Charlie. Character name again? Remind me, Charlie. It's been a minute. Game's just opening. Let's look at these artifacts. Guys, what are the worst artifacts? What are the worst artifacts? Pulverizing prayer is not one of the worst artifacts. What is a Leviathan? What the heck is Leviathan? Abyssal Trident. Wow. Famine is worst. Yes. That I know. 3 bags for illusory. Gotta be the stinky stick. Search the market. There are some for sale. Good idea. Marketplace. Rarity. Artifact. Search. Stinky stick. For 16,000, it's all stinky sticks. Nippelon, interesting. People don't want the longbow, I guess. Elven Bow of Truth, interesting. Interesting. Dryad's Wrath. Rip. Famine and Aegis is normally cheap. Uh-huh. There's a famine. Mons Aegis. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Aegis. Aegis. Aegis? My ring went for more than some of these. It did. It did. Oh, Leviathan is his Y-hander, I believe. Interesting. Interesting. Mons Aegis. Who the heck says Aegis? Not me. Not me. Aegis. It's a Warmaul. Leviathan's a Warmaul. I see. That makes sense. Aegis. Aegis. Aegis? Aegis. It's probably Aegis, right? Obligatory Aegis jokes, right? Obligatory. Mons Aegis. Bloodthirst is his Y. Right. Right. What does it do? What does Bloodthirst do? What does the Leviathan say? Leviathan says, Perry dog, right? Leviathan says, hey. Hey. Perry pub pog, that's it. Hey, buddy. GG, Charlie. Happy to preview any items. Bloodthirst is cracked. I bet it is. Charlie! Happy to preview any items. Restores health per strike. Great. That's great. That's just what the barb needs, right? More HP. Egregious. It's egregious. Exactly, NAP. Exactly. Egregious. And deals bleeding. Can I see the Curus? Not very good, sadly. But you can gem. Gloves could be good. Any plate gear for a cutlass run? Ooh, okay. Any plate gear for a cutlass run? These light gauntlets could be good. Plate gear for a cutlass run. Got a cutlass. Those are nice blue pants. The troll's blood because you need it. Good luck, brother. I love the pants. Great. Yay! Yay. Yay, Bulldog. Charlie, good luck. Good luck. Yes. Okay, it's working, guys. Let's keep it going. We got the Wheel of Names. Thank you, Clippy, very much. We've got the Wheel of Names. Uh-oh. I gotta zoom in first. Ooh, Fart's in. I see Fart. I see Gonzo. I see Lutney. I see Leo Castle, NAP. Jeromski. Really ill. Really ill. Crumpelman, Bulldog, Moss is here. Here we go. Here we go. Sorry at work multitasking, no worries. Here we go. A unique opportunity. A unique opportunity for one lucky wheel spin winner. Who's it gonna be? Oh, no. A twofer? No. Gonzo, your lucky day, brother. Gonzo, your lucky day. Are you kidding? Gonzo. Gonzo, a twofer. The wheel has burger in the middle. Mm-hmm. It's the details, right? That's the power of Clippy. Double Gonzo. The only thing I can win. Pick a door, any door. 01. Okay. Here we go. Gonzo has chosen door number 1. Is it going to be good or not good? Good or not good? Let's see. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Oh! Unique Barbuta and swords. Hey, dudes. Hey, I'll show you what that means. What does that mean? Gonzo again. Gonzo's got the unique Barbuta and swords. That means this. I show you. We got the unique Barbuda. Found by yours truly. It's got magic power, so this is ideally for plate lock. I'm going to give you a crystal sword as well. A little bit of magical healing. And as Y-hander. A little bit of headshot damage. Okay, swords included. Plate lock gear. There it is. Swords included. The warlock can use this Y-hander. That's cool. That's cool. Very nice. Very nice, Gonzo. Okay, trivia. Let's keep it going. Man, Gonzo's cleaning up on the unique opportunity, guys. 2 left there. 2 left. Where to next? Maybe the close-up game. Close-up game. Okay? Close-up time. Here we go. Only 1 or 2 guesses each to start. Spelling matters, no question marks. Reminder, trivia game winners will also be bonking for the Discord role of very important person this week, and you get a gold coin bag. We have a bag to give away for the mega winner, the mega bonk winner, and you'll get the special role in the Discord, right? Burger face in the center looks like a biblically accurate angel when spinning fast. Just in case if you were behind on chat, if you're noticing stream lag, check your stream lag, anyone? You may be far behind. Okay. Close-up time. Guess the thing. Spell it exactly as it shows in-game. Spell it exactly how it shows in-game. Are you ready? Ready, go. What is this thing? In my opinion, highly snipeable. Highly snipeable, in my opinion. What is this thing? Ooh, obsidian ore. Good guess. It is not. This is some blue torch shenaniganery. Shenaniganery. You know it, Moss. What is this thing, guys? I love my blue torch. Maybe YouTube is still recovering from the server problems. Uh-huh. I wonder. Any guesses? Any snipers? Showstopper. Do you play Arc Raiders, Litchi? Is that a ring of some kind? Good guess, but no question marks. No question marks in your guesses, please. You will lose. Obsidian ore is a good guess. It is not. Ceremonial staff? Good guess. It is not. Ooh, nightmare living statue. Interesting. Bug shell. Good guess. Sackboy. It is not. Shield. The round. Good guess. It is not. Okay. Good sniping. I do not play Arc Raiders. Litchi just studies all games he doesn't play. What about now? What about now? Now this is gettable. Guess again. More guesses. Wolf. Good guess. It is not. Ooh, what is this? Oh, a sling is a very good guess. An ornate jazzerant. Interesting. Good guess. Pregnant goblin. Giant bat. These are good guesses. They are not. Viking helm. Interesting. No. Interesting, but no. What else? Who else has got some guesses for me? A bronze scale. Very good, but no. Very esoteric. Keep guessing. Wendigo. Keep guessing. Keep guessing. Let's see who gets it first. A wyvern. Interesting. No. Demon bat things from Inferno. Interesting. Imp. Very good guess. It is not. Chapelle de Feu? Dudes. Who can see it? Who will be the first to see it? Now we're kind of close. What is this thing? It's not a gold purse. Good guess, though. Ooh, coral, interesting, is a very good guess. A cockatrice, good guess, it is not. Brain broken. I want the name exactly as it appears in-game. Spelling matters. Exactly as it appears in-game. Keep guessing. Try again. Who will be the first to get it exactly correct? It must be exact. Ghost dust pouch. It is. It is. A single word. It is a single word. Iron Mace? Right? Zyozide with the steel. Zyozide with the steel. Absolutely. No way. It is ghost dust. It is not ghost dust. It is, yes, ghost dust. Ghost veil powder. That was a good guess, Moss. It was a good guess. Zow's on the board. Again. Okay. Zyoxide. Zyoxide gets another crack at the pile. Zyoxide also will be escorted to the winner's corner. Zyo has won number 2. So Zyozide gets to sit in the winner's corner and enjoy the snacks we've laid out, okay? Gold dust pouch. Good guess, NAP. Make sure you catch up here, buddy. People might be behind in chat. Check stream lag, just in case. Just in case. My phone kept auto-correcting it to words. I'm sorry. And yet it can't fix that. That's funny. Okay, Zyo, let's see. Gold stud couch. Yeah, that's very funny. Logging in again. Sorry, bud. Let me do a quick bathroom break. I'll be right back. 1 second. Burger has dreams. Absolutely. A burger dream. Zyozide is logging in. I'm just going to check on something really quick. Oh, what did I miss here from Clippy? Did I miss anything? I missed the clippy. Sorry, I was looking away. Is there anything I missed? GG, guys. I have to get some sleep. GG, Baraz. I'm in. Okay, great. Let's do it. Let's do it for Zaozad. Imagine having to sleep. Uh-huh. Which character are you on? Zioapocalypse. Zioapocalypse. GG's again. What can I show ya? What can I show ya? I wonder what Zio will pick this time. Spear. A spear. Spears or longsword? Longsword I like. Longsword's got the additional armor rating and undead damage bonus. An excellent choice. Or lock. Okay. GG, buddy. GG, Zio. Yay! Armor pen, action speed. Oh man, that's good stuff. That's good stuff. That's good stuff for Zio. Afternoon. Flaming Fox Films. What's going on? Zioapocalypse. That's it. Zioapocalypse. Rich getting richer. It's true. Hey, fair is fair. He's playing the game, right? He's playing the game. You love to see it. Okay, let's do this one. Let's do an anagram. Guys, what is an anagram? What is anagram? Now that Zio can't play, we're in trouble now. I still got to pay the Pope. It's true. What is anagram? An anagram is a kind of letter scramble. It's where you take the letters of one word and you rearrange them to spell another word. So for example, all the letters in the word option, you can re-scramble to make the word potion. So these words are anagrams of each other. But anagrams don't have to be one word. So for example, the word falchion, you can rearrange the letters to make the word half coin. Okay? So this game is an anagram game. I'm going to show you 4 hints. I show 4 hints. You guess the anagram answer related to Dark and Darker. Okay? Sorry, Zio. You're in the winner's corner. Ziozad can't play, but it's anyone's game. Here we go. Here we goon. If you pay Zio enough money, maybe he'll DM you the answer, guys. I'm just kidding. Don't cheat at these games. Let's do anagram. What's the first hint is this. Arc blokes. We're looking for an anagram answer. We're looking for the answer. It's related to Dark and Darker. The answer is an anagram of arc blokes. Roll backs. Take these letters, re-scramble them to make a word related to this season of Dark and Darker. Another hint. Ear blocks. Ear blocks. Unscramble these letters and make rare block interesting. Good guess. The answer is an item. An item related to this season of Dark and Darker. Here's the last hint. Lax robe. Arc blokes. Rollbacks. Ear blocks. Lax robe are all anagrams of this answer, an item related to this season of Dark and Darker. Take a second here. What else can you spell? What's the name of an item you can spell using these letters? I'm sure you did, Zio. I'm sure you did. So it's gettable, guys. This means it's gettable. Scramble the letters. Crab cakes. Can you spell that? No, you can't. Can you spell that? No, nice try, Moz. Keep trying. Keep trying. It's there. Ooh. Close. There it is. Yes. Yes. It's not Stinky Stick. It is, in fact, the highly coveted Black Rose. Right? It's the Black Rose. Brennan Dan. Look. This guy. This MFer, right? He wants 10 of these things. He wants 10 of these things. And I get my 3 bags of Black Rose. Brennan Dan. You'd love to see it. Now, Bren, are you playing the game? Do you want the prizes, Bren? That K-Man. Yeah. GG, Bren. Negative Ghost Rider. Pass it on. Negative Ghost Rider. I see, I see. Okay, Roger. We're going to load it up. 2x prize for the next winner. Okay. Courtesy of Brennan. We have 4 games left, guys, and then we have our Mega Bonk. Okay. Let's do Eyes Peeled. Still a chance for the VIB. Absolutely. Absolutely. Eyes Peeled. Okay. I show a picture, then take it away. Then I ask a question and you guess it correctly. That is the real prize. I think so too. I think so too. I'm going to show an image and take it away, and then ask you a question about that image. The first person to answer correctly, spelling things correctly, wins the prize. I'm important. Here we go. No cheating with VOD. Small peepee, okay? Eyes peeled. We're keeping our eyes peeled. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. What armor was on the rogue's hands? What armor was on the rogue's hands? Who will be the first? Stiletto. Oh, dang. Oh, dang. Some people are so sharp. Look at the little fur frill. These are indeed riveted gloves. They are indeed riveted gloves. What a shot, eh? What a shot. Rin. Riveted gloves. Rin. I spelled it wrong. Shake my head. No, it's all good. Luke Nay was also right there. Good job, guys. Cool. Rin Rin on the board, buddy. Rin Rin. Yay. Are you available for trade by chance is the next question. Wahoo yippee. Wahoo. Yippee. Totally. Wahoo yippee. While this is going on, there are still 2 chances for a unique opportunity. So let's do another spin. Does anyone want another shot at the remaining unique opportunities? Let's spin. Type spin if you want. I donate my dividends to Luke Nays. Do we allow that? Is that... Okay. Okay. Luke. Congrats. Thanks, man. He says. Can you trade for prizes? If anyone wants in on the unique opportunity, type spin. Sure. Awesome. We'll jump in the trade for Luke. Let me hop on the game. Jaromski's in for the spin. Crumpal Man's in for the spin. He got it second, and I haven't installed yet this season. Flaming Fox Films is in for this. NAP's in for the spin. And then we'll get ready for Luke. Moss is in for the spin, guys. We put a good dent in this. We put a good dent. What's Luke gonna pick, I wonder? I wonder what he's gonna pick. Neho. Well, keep our eyes out. I will take Sir Luke Nay's side. GG's. Yay! I got sniped. Thanks again to Rin. Thanks, Rinley. Luke Nay says thanks, Rin. Appreciate it. Very nice. What's it gonna be? What can I show you? I can preview any items. Huge erection says spin. I'm gonna keep spamming this chat lag message. By chance, do you have any blue rapiers? Oh, I think I just sold a bunch. Any blue rapiers? Let's see. Maybe on the board chairman. only one. Maybe these will do. It's the best I got. Oh, I had more plate boots for Lyrebird. My bad. Oops. Sometimes it makes it worse. Oh. Sorry about that, guys. Trade. Oops. Neho. I don't have much, but here. Anything else that's good? Excellent. A bunch of action speed. Look at this nice cloak. Armor pen action speed. I'll take the, no. It's all for you. I'll take the blue rapier in the ring. It's all for you, buddy. It's all for you. Crappy Spangen helm. Speed's closed. Thank you, Clippy. Yay, Luke. Thank you, sir. Thank you, I accept. Great dividend. Hooray! Okay, we're getting close. We're getting closer. We're getting closer. We have a wheel of names. Them bones. You've been boned. Let's see. Will someone get boned? Let's see. There's a non-zero chance that someone could get boned. We got a big wheel. We got a big wheel. Crumpelman. Flaming Fox Films. NAP. Oh, Clippy's in the wheel this time. Moss. Quack. How's it going, Quack? Huge Erection. Zio's here. Luke Nay. Bulldog. Gonzo's going for a threefer. He's just dipping his beak in again and again, right? Why not? Israel, Leo Castle, Jeromski, back to Crumpleman. You ready? Thank you, Clippy. Who's it gonna be? Is it gonna be Gonzo again? Let's find out. Is it gonna be Gonzo again? No, probably not. Ooh, heads up. Ooh, heads up. Look lively. Oh! Krupalman. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. And now the big question. Krupalaman. Pick a door. Krupalaman, the choice is yours. Five. Excellent. An excellent choice. Or is it? Or is it? Ready? 3, 2, 1. Ah! Hey! It's a Slayer combo. We have a nice flanged mace and a unique Castellan dagger with a buff duration bonus. Maybe you play Slayer. Woo! Guys, you know what that means? Do you know what that means? That you have all successfully avoided. No one got boned. Look at this. That's all the prizes. No one got boned. How good is that, right? How good is that? Nobody got boned. Krupalaman. That's amazing. We got lucky. Let's see. Are you available for trade? Available for trade by chance? Let's find out. And then we'll do our final set of trivia games. Maybe what we do is we'll fly through the last 3 games and the bonk, and then I'll loop back and I'll trade with the 3 last winners. Is what we'll do. Good progress today. Yes, got you. Okay, coming in. Trading post. Here we go. A fighter. Ooh, he's a fighter. Yay. GG's. There's the dagger. There's the flanged mace. And look, we'll do a crossbow. We'll do a crossbow for you. Maybe a bit of action speed on it for you too. Anything else that's good? How about a woolen cap? Slayer Abyss. Good luck. Good luck, friend. Yay! Bonus item, totally. Thank you. Thank you for playing. Thanks for hanging out. Good luck. It feels good, man. This Castellan was the first unique I got in the wipe. So that feels good. Okay. Excellent. Now we're motoring. 3 games left. We're going to do all 3 games. Then we're going to do the bonk. And then I'll loop back and we'll trade the winners if they're available. Okay? Here we go. What shall we do first? How about guess the piece of gear, then we'll go module, then we'll go close up, okay? Guess the piece of gear, then module, then close up. For this game, I give hints, you guess the piece of gear. Guess as many times as you want. No limit. But spell the name exact as it appears in-game. No question marks. That's it. Ready, Goon Squad. Here we go. Guess the piece of gear. Name an item in Dark and Darker that has magic resistance 25. Magic resistance 25. Ooh, this could be a lot of things, right? This could be a lot of things. Let's see if anyone snipes it. We have unlimited guesses. I'm just going to hang it here for 1 second. Dark plate is a good guess. Let's see if there's any snipers. Barbuda helmet, good guess. Who knows the game? Dark plate armor, dark cuirass. Good spelling, cuirass. Cuirass. That's how you pronounce it. Crusader armor, good guess. Runestone gloves, good guess. These are good guesses, friends. These are good guesses. No one's got it yet, but we're guessing. We're schmoovin'. Oracle robe, good guess. What if I told you the item also gives you 2 vigor? Name an item that has magic resistance 25 and 2 vigor. Ooh, what could it be? Cobalt Templar armor, very good guess. Does it do that? Fangs of Death necklace, interesting. Great guess, it is not. I wish I was that clever. Runestone gloves, good guess, was guessed. Mystic vestments, good guess. Leather cap, good guess. Does leather cap give you magic resistance? I forget. It definitely gives you vigor. Ceremonial headdress, my favorite headpiece. Jester cap, good guess. You guys know the game. No one's got it yet, though. No one's got it yet. Huh. Viking helmet, interesting, interesting. Does the Viking helmet give agility or vigor? Viking helmet maybe is agility. What if I told you it also gives you a move speed of -4? Ugh. Uh-oh. 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 It's a new person. What do we do? You gotta learn the hard way. Yeah, no question marks. Try it again. Oh no. You gotta believe in yourself. On this channel for these games, if you put a question mark in your answer, we do not count it as an answer. You have to be confident. Gotta do it to him. It's too, you got hosed. It is dark padded hose. We do not use a question mark. We believe in ourselves. Dark padded hose gives you magic resistance and vigor and move speed. I'm so sorry. Dang, brother. Them's the breaks, right? I did say it in the rules above, unfortunately. I did say it. Moss. Moss knows, right? Moss is in. He's like, no, we got to do it to him. AKA, put me on the board. It hurts. It hurts. But that's how we learn, right? You learn how to play the game by losing in the game multiple times. And then eventually you get good. GG. It was a good guess. Moss, he stole it fair and square. I agree. I'm not giving it to him. We're not doing it. Yeah, we're not doing it. Nope. Nope. Too late. GG. Next time, right? We say it. We say the rules. You think that, oh, he's just it's whatever. But in fact, rules are rules. And it would be the same if Moss put dark padded hose ? And then Shinobi was like, them's the rules. Exactly. Okay, 2 more games, and then the big bonk for the VIB and the gold coin bag. It's pretty much the only rule. We say it all the time. Welcome in, Shinobi. If you're new around here, welcome in. Welcome in. Death by Shinobi. I'm sorry. Here's another chance for you. Another chance. What is this module, guys? We're going to show a picture. I show module picture. You guess the exact name of the module as it appears in game. Spelling matters. No question marks in your answers. You will lose. I can't believe we got one. Hut A. Just don't guess Ant's Nest, okay? Don't guess Ant's Nest. It's rude. It's rude to guess the module name before I start showing the squares. Question marks, question marks, question marks. Spelling matters. I'm screwed. You must try. You must try. Here we Goon Gang. Blood River. Don't guess yet, you bastards. Ready? Here we go. I feel like everyone's been here. Everyone's been here. There's a chance. There's a chance. We're looking. We're looking. Big hint here. Ooh, where could we be? I will try. I'm gonna say only 1 or 2 guesses each to start. Please. Give the snipers a chance to do their work. Bandit Camp is a good guess. It's not. Okay. Pillar's good guess. It is not. Tower Bridge, good guess. It is not. Where are we? Here's a big hint. Oh, the picture's becoming clear now. Here comes the picture. Where are we? Middle to help solve the riddle. Oh. I want the exact name of the module as it appears in game. Spelling matters. Huge erection nose. What's the name of this module? Okay, guess as many times as you want. Old Red where you fight mummies. Yeah, what's the name of the module? What's the name of the module? As it appears in game. Yes. Or bath salts. What? Oh, what is the name of this module? We have a winner. We have a winner. People picked up on it immediately. People know where we are, but what is the name? It is not center altar, not underground altar, but in fact it is hidden altar. Hidden altar. Luke Nays. Hidden altar. Good job, Bulldog. You got there. You got there. One of them stupid altars. Oh, stupid altars. GG, Luke Nays. Very good. Very good. We're there. Among Us. He is Among Us, guys. Luke Nay on the board. Yay, this is so much fun. Thank you all for showing up, guys. Thank you all for showing up, for hanging out. All these streams. It's fun. Luke Nays. Iron Mace really knows how to not name things. I couldn't have said it better myself. What a sneaky little pick, right? It's so familiar, but you never really pay attention to looking up the stairs. Thanks for prepping all the games. You're welcome, buddy. You're welcome. W stream. Carpe Noctem. 07 to you, sir. I've gotten 0 work done thanks to Blinn, LOL. RIP. Thanks for all the... Thank you, Lily, for showing up. I appreciate it. You guys put in the time. You guys put... It's easy. It's easy to do this stuff when you guys put in the time. Last game. Last game. W stream for real. Red. Look at the winners. Zio, Mateo, Litchy's here, Lyrebird, Jeromski, Bulldog, Zio again, Bren, Rin, Moss, Luke Nay. That's a stacked list, guys. One last game. It's a close-up. We're gonna play a close-up game. Like this. Right? We're gonna play a close-up game. Here. I show a picture, you guess the thing. I show a picture, you guess the thing. Spelling matters. Spell the exact item name as it appears in game. Do not put a question mark. Do not put a question mark. Thank you, Gonzo. I'm not going to read that, though. I can't. I'm not going to read it. High key. This is low key Pog stream. That I'll read. That one. That I like. I like that one. Are you ready? Lock in. Lock in, gamers. Last one. 2 years. It's all love. Dudes, feast your eyes and tell me, what is this thing? We are super close, but there is some identifiable information here, right? 2 effing years. It's wild. Feast, brother. World needs more of it. Aw, giant bat. A weird blur. Only 1 or 2 guesses. Who's gonna snipe it? We're super close. What is this thing? What does it look like? A wormal. Melted pickaxe head. Very good guess. It is not. Very good guess. It is not. Anyone else? Any other brave snipers? While I refresh my smug. Guys, get a smug in your life, guys. A crossbow. Ooh, interesting guess. No. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Windlass. A broken pickaxe? It is not. Now we're very close. What is it? It's gettable. I guarantee you all have interacted with one of these before. I guarantee it. It is not a liar. Good guess, though. A Trolls Club. Interesting. Lantern. Interesting guess. It is not. Okay. Unlimited guesses. Here we go. Take a wild guess. Before we zoom out a bit more. It's not a hand crank. Good guess. Handgun. Interesting. Living statue. Good guess. It is not. A hunter's trap. Now you're thinking. You got the old brain pan going. Drawbridge wheel. Interesting. Stone door. Interesting. Okay. How about now? A hand crossbow. Very good guess. It is not. Cursed door. Interesting. What is this thing? Chain. Oh, a locked chest. It is not. Large wooden chest. Interesting. It is not. But keep guessing. Flat chest. Interesting. Key. Locked gate. Interesting. Keep guessing. A brazier. A brazier. No. Good guess though. Keep guessing. What? Step back. Step back. Maybe we can help a little bit. Reinforced chest. Interesting guess. It is not. Can I help you? Can I help? It's not a mimic. A mimic chest. What is the name of this thing? It's not a jail door. I picked a good one. I picked a good one. I picked a good one. It's not an iron door. You guys were very close for a second. Reinforced ornate chest. Good guess. We're getting closer. What is the name of this thing? It's not a lion's head chest. Keep guessing. Oh my god, guys. I guarantee everyone who's been playing the game has interacted with one of these. I guarantee. I guarantee. Come on. What kind? What kind? What is the... We're getting closer. I want the spelling as it appears in the game. Coffee. Bulldog's on it. There it is. Yes. Yes. It's a small coffer, guys. Dang it, Moss. It's a small coffer. It's a small coffer. What? Yeah. Wow. I feel dirty. My 2 wins are steals. No, that's okay. Some people are small locked coffer. I'm sorry, Shinobi. No. Coffer, I hardly know her. It looks so wooden. Small coffer. It's a small coffee. Oh, I'm sorry, Shinobi. I'm sorry. Oh, man. So close. It sucks. Oh, no. Okay. Mossman on the board. I'm sorry, Shinobi. I had no idea of the dang name. Moss. In the winner's corner, but we're at the end. Small coffee. You order a drink at the Starbucks and the barista hands you a small coffer. Yeah. And there's coffee in the crate. You open the chest and it's just like sloshing around, right? I got cooked. No, hardly. You were close, man. That blue torchlight always throws me off. Guys, so much fun. 12 games. There it is. We're good to go. One more round of applause for Clippy, please. There it is. Guys, big claps for Clippy. Big claps for Clippy. Otherwise, I'm a single dad who can barely stream. But when we have Clippy, we have ultimate power. We have ultimate power with Clippy. Oh, man. Oh, man. Thank you, Clippy, very much for your help. My Mets are on Moss. All of our Mets. I got you. Let's get a little... This looks... Here we go. This is it. This is it. Who do we have? The hamster. Jaromski. Okay. The kitty cat. Luke Nay. We've got a frog and a cow. Our Moss Man. Okay. Moss and Moss Man. Moss and Moo Man. Okay. We have... The tiger is Rin Rin. Yeah, the cat. Right? Luke Nay knows. Luke Nay knows. The winking cat, right? Bulldog, of course, is a bulldog, right? A little puppy dog. Love to see it. Lyrebird is the little chickie poo, right? Chickie poo lyrebird. 1 second. Excuse me. Ooh, here we have. The clever fox is Zyozide, right? Zyoxide, the clever fox. And then Zyocalypse. Zyocalypse. Zyocalypse is the wolf. Litchi, the brown bear. Love to see it. Bren, the little mouse, the little rat, right? Love to see that. And of course, King of the Jungle, Matty-O, right? Italian Matthew. Guys, pick your champion. Place your bets. A mega bonk. A mega bonk. Cow, moss, frog, moss man. Okay, how does this work? This is a PvP arena. Each player, each circle player, will bonk and bump into other players. You do damage based on your velocity. Each ball takes damage based on how fast the other ball is moving. Both take damage in a collision, but the faster ball hits harder. Okay, no boosting. In each collision, the slower ball has a 20% chance, 1 in 5, chance to block all incoming damage. If a block occurs, there's a 40% chance to riposte, dealing 1.2x base damage back to the attacker. So ripostes are huge. Oh, what's the over/under for bets? We have a small poly market going already. Go to poly market and you can bet on. I'm just kidding. Do not go there. Do not do those things. Zyocalypse, don't let me down. Rin Rin gonna dodge all damage until endgame 100%. Oh, dude, I'm surrounded. Yeah. You're king of the jungle, buddy, but you're stuck in the middle of that jungle, right? Bulldog on the side here. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Are you ready? Let's see. Let's get the jam going, maybe. This one. Okay, here we go. Are you ready? Good luck, everyone. Good luck in the 2-year anniversary stream 12-person mega bonk. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. We're off. Look lively. Collision is in the top corner. A block from Lyrebird. Ooh, Bren is surrounded. So many counterattacks. Litchi is surrounded. Zyozide, Moss, Litchi looking mid. Zyozide, the first is low. Litchi is low. Litchi goes down. Counterattack from Lyrebird. Zyozide goes down. Jaromski is low. Mossman looking good. Bren looking good. Bren got bumped there, though. Luke Nay killed Moss. Oh, everyone's pretty low. Eyes open, guys. Eyes open. Find your hero. Lots of blocks. Block from Bulldog. Block from Bren. Still alive. Jaromski is down. Zyocalypse is down. Sudden death. Uh-oh. A sudden death. It's Mossman. It's Mossman. Whoa. It kicked off at the end there. Holy moly. Wow, it was anybody's game. Bren had 3 kills. Bren had 4 kills. Bren had 4 kills. That's incredible. We need a replay. Holy moly. Moss man. Moss the cow. Right? Moss the cow. GG. Thank you all very much for being a part of that. Bit of stream history, guys. Oh, no. It was close, Bren. It was close. Luke Nay killed Bren. And Bren killed Luke Nay. No way. They took each other out. Luke Nay killed Bren, and Bren killed Luke Nay at the end. Like always. I didn't want to say it, buddy. I didn't want to say it. I got too shaky. Me too, man. Okay. Moss Man. Moss Man. GG. Let's do the coronation, shall we? Let's do the coronation. We have an illustrious history here on the channel of very important persons. We have an illustrious history. And to my knowledge, Mossman has never been on the board. So let's see what happens here. We go way back in time. DK Schneely on the board first. Sir Lance M. Matty O, King of the Jungle, has had some time in the sun, right? Justin Manholt, Star been on the board. Lyrebird been on the board. Stargazer Lily, Brennan's been on the board. Sneaker Beaster, Not That Soapy. Baobab, Spartan John, and then last time we did this, we had 6 heroes versus the Horde, right? Zyozide, Oros, Sneakers, Ham Salad, Leo Castle, and NAP. Today, we crown... I wonder which color looks best. Maybe this beige color. A new, very important person. Like so. I think this color looks okay. Yeah, it looks good. Yeah, it looks good. Let me do this. We'll size it nice. Moss. Well, actually, let's be true to form. Mossman. It was Mossman, right? Like so. Ready? Oops. Can't have 2 crowns. Do. A coronation. Yay! Mossman. So many winners. Thanks again, Zio, Mateo, Litchi, Lyrebird, Jeromski, Bulldog, Zio again, Bren, Rinrin, Moss, Loopnaze, and Moss. Okay. Let's do some, what do you call it? Prizes, because, well, Moss is going to get a lot. Can Moss even trade? Maybe we can do Loopnaze first. How is the troll pelt tainted? Because we got it during the boss raids, where we were kind of like teaming on the whole lobby. I'm at work, busy week. We were doing boss raids, and we got a troll pelt from. It was like 12 people on one boss, and I took it. Excellent. Excellent. Let's save this file. Save this file. There we go. Good. Great games today. They were great games today. And I'll save this file too. 10 o'clock. I don't think I'm going to play in the dungeon. I think we'll do the trades, and I think I'm going to just power down. I think that we'll let Clippy go, and I got some editing to do. I really want to edit the boss videos, so I don't think I'm going to do any dungeon raids today. Now quit Illustrator. I did. Make sure the bonk tab is closed. Thank you. Yes, the bonk tab is closed. Thank you very much. So we'll award. There it is. Hi again. Name a class and I'll load you up. Name a class and I'll load you up. I'll do my best. Super fun stream. Happy 2 years to all the board members. Blocks strong together. It's true. It's true. I'll take your finest, not really, blue cloak if you don't mind. A or B? Here's A. Buff duration bonus, 3% action speed on the dexterity cloak. Or B, 5% headshot damage bonus, 1 additional physical damage. A does look superb. 2 for good luck. Thanks for the apple, man. Yay! And apple. Thank you very much. Love our fam here, totally. Yay, Luke. Good luck. Good luck, Luke. Okay. Dudes. Dudes. Let's power it down. Let's wrap it up. Shall we? Massive trivia stream. Great hangout. That was great. It was. I'm gonna make some dinner. I'm gonna do some editing. And what's today? Thursday? We'll probably have a chance. Maybe we'll look for some duo partners this weekend. Play some duos, play some squads. Use the gear, right? Get that bis. I forgot to mention antiquated coin earlier during the market discussion. My bush pilot made his first flight today. 'Twas good luck. Excellent. W stream, thanks. Flaming Fox Films, thank you very much. Have a great weekend. We'll get Moss. When he's back, Moss, let me know. A very happy week, all. Thanks for your time, guys. Thanks for 2 years. Thanks for being part of this community. We appreciate you. One more clap for Clippy, please. Guys, a little more love for Clippy. Because it's so nice to have Clippy. It's so nice. Thank you, Clippy, for your time. Thanks, everybody, for showing up. We'll see you this weekend. Good luck. Goodbye song. Until next time. Bye, guys. Say goodbye. Mwah. Bye.